No, I don't.
Jim Graham
Leading a
moment.
slave rebellion, we just dealt with one tower, and it was a series of interesting events. And now we are
See?
going to
There-
the second tower.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
Jim Brown
We
moment.
have in a single day altered the city's statistics on BMI. And we are, doing a little bit of trolling against slaveholders.
Yeah, there's definitely some elements of that. Yeah,
And killed a man.
and very thoroughly killed a man. There'll definitely be political
Those things you couldn't
repercussions for that.
understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially since half the party decided it wasn't a good idea to disguise themselves in any significant way.
James Bond never disguised himself. Neither does Archer. So, all right.
Take advantage of the racistness that all of my people look the same.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an element of that too. I think that was more directed at like the people who are hilariously alien looking, and like they'll remember if they want to or not. Like, remember those really weird, like grotesquely pale people who were like doing strange stuff? Yeah, how could I not? Yeah, they killed like a state governor. Wow. Okay, well, let's remember them. Uh, but that is a future problem.
It's
Right
not like
now, the
anyone
problem.
actually important died.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, your problems involve getting to the next tower. And you know what? While I'm on this thing here, I will show off the quality you guys can come to expect here. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. You've successfully gotten rid of this one. And now you are free to go elsewhere. Honestly, you don't have to go to the tower. I would personally recommend it, but the world is your oyster, as they say. The ship is on the way, and you're free to do as you like. So, with that in mind, what would you like to do? You're currently, I think you guys had just gone out into the city streets. There's definitely some open panic. Most people have retreated to their homes in the wake of this still blaring alarm horn, and the ruined tower behind you is not setting off. Is not like it's not carrying on the alarm. So clearly that area of the city is safe.
We should get to the next tower before they realize what's going on.
Yep. Off we
That
go.
It
sounds
been very
smart.
quick so far. I will say that if nothing else, you have been very quick, and they're probably still more concerned about like gladiatorial slaves because that's what they prep more for than assassins. So yeah.
And we did kind of leave a potentially ticking time bomb on the last one since Pick decided to be a mechanic and take something out that
Yeah.
Purser said is important of some kind.
There's no checking about it. That time bomb went off.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I call that an elemental skill issue. Let's move on.
Yeah, they'll figure that out one way or another, but there's a very testy magnetic elemental on top of that tower.
My original plan had me and Bemi convincing the elemental to cause some chaos for us, but I was not doing that outside of a controlled environment.
So I'm gonna say, meta-wise, it was a very wise decision because in the same way you guys would have a difficult time telling two elementals apart, like of the same type. All
How
of you
rude.
like made of meat things are really hard to distinguish to an elemental.
Well, I
They're
wasn't really
very
going to
alien
specify us.
mindset.
I was going to specify a direction. Just
Right,
go
right.
that way.
I know, but if it's hostile to everything made of meat when it gets out, like that's hard to redirect. But like I said, you guys neatly avoided that by saying time to go. So, yeah, the city streets are definitely, they weren't packed before all this, thanks to the plague. Right now they are somewhat abandoned, although you do hear the occasional yell and like people running in not quite boots, but basically reinforced sandals and such. was iron. There was a term for it, but like ironclad clad sandals. They're the
Hobnailed?
standard military footwear here. Yeah, hobnail. Thank you. Because who in their right mind would wear boots in this heat? But yeah. So if you guys want to head towards the next one, are you guys trying for any stealth, or are you just like full leather? You're just running for it.
I feel it might be prudent for me to put on that amulet so I can disguise myself again.
Okay. As long as you were still attuned to it, and there's no issue there, you just activate
Yeah.
it.
I think I'm gonna do what I did before with the like, appearing like a guard and looking like I'm ushering a group of people to safety. Versus like anything else.
Good
Kind
point.
of trying
And I had
to blend
forgotten
in with the chaos.
you guys have with you an interesting crew of escaped allied tradespeople. I say escaped, of fleeing allied tradespeople. A drow man, human woman, lizard folk woman, a thri-kreen male, and a halfling male, all of whom were workers at the storied establishment that you guys brought ruin to in all likelihood. But yeah, if you guys kind of usher them along, that's a memorable group to be ushering along, but it's as strange as it is.
It's not
Yeah,
immediately worrying.
yeah, it's not like, you're a bunch of lizard folk armed to the teeth with, artillery. So, um, give me a group performance check, and we'll just average it out, just to really sell it. Oh, nice. So there we go. 15.
No, I rolled mine twice.
Well, it works out. Another 15.
I'm killing it over here.
I'm a bug.
And
good thing
Just
we got-
caught up in the hype.
Yeah.
I think we got Actually, I need to do my performance check. Let me make sure mine's good before giving you my inspiration. Is this my? Ooh, nope, wrong one.
Wrong button.
Yep, sorry. I just need to do a quick edit real quick on a character sheet.
Okay. No problem. Remember, you're using the level 5 one.
Yep, that's why I'm editing one to change its name real quick. Performance, where is that? Don't worry, I got it.
Under skills. Okay, that's not terrible. It's above average. All right, so
So
with
it's a failure in
those,
Pathfinder.
with those, we will average them out. Okay, it's not a super convincing performance. But let's see if anybody running by is really in a state to notice you. There it is. Solitar clan. Let's just do Obiapo clan warrior. Yeah, sounds right. Okay, wow. They are genuinely too busy to notice. And by one, they do not see through your ruse as you guys go through the street.
We're rich foreigners. Don't mind us.
Well, it's just you're concerned. There are guards with you. It looks like that goes a long way. Even when I don't know, what would be a good explanation for a nat 1? Do you like stop to help the guard pick up their stick or something?
Yeah,
That's a good
probably
pig
something
thing.
like that. Or like somebody's like, the slaves are rebelling, and she just reflexively goes, "Yeah!" Maybe it's in 3 cranes, so they don't know. That's why the rest of the group covers for it.
Right, yeah, but the tone sounds excited.
Yeah.
But.
Excited
Um,
chittering, where she's like, "Fuck yeah, they are!" And we're just like, "What?"
It's because it's they speak differently. Chittering's a bad thing in their society. Don't mind her.
Yeah, they look back and forth once or twice, but once again, the city is in crisis. They're not going to question it too much. You're not attacking them. Clearly, you're not a problem. So you're able to get to the next tower
Yeah.
unmolested, and
Thank
let's
goodness.
put you on the map here. Okay,
Hick,
tower.
Yeah,
do you think you could sneak up there and take that same piece apart?
maybe.
Don't we want to capture this one so we can blow up ships?
It's not necessarily important. I'd prefer we all get out of this alive than
If there are
So
people
all
up
the
there,
ships.
that might be bad, but I might be able to do it.
We'll assess feasibility first.
But yeah, I try. Take.
The
I like this. Holds up the one that she took. I would like another.
But yeah, so as you guys arrive, you're not actually that close on the map. If you don't want to be, you're relatively close, but it's just so you're on the map. But you guys arrive, and this one looks like, maybe maybe they have some type of some type of training that kicks in, that they're supposed to, hey, if you ever hear the alarm going from one of the other towers and it suddenly cuts out and there's nothing else following, go more on guard. Don't take that as it's all safe. So they do seem a little more alert here this time, with guards on the outside, and like nobody helpfully poking their heads over the top of the tower. Seems a little more secure. You doubt they would have had time to really reinforce it, especially if like they don't know what's happening exactly. But it seems like the people here are a bit more alert. So
Okay, I would say we may want to try to repeat of what we did last time, except with whatchamacallit, trying to get both me and Purser to the top of the tower. Uh, since we are the least climby boys here. Um,
I would say, just my take, and I do by no means take it as gospel. The only thing I can think of that would be good for that, because pick it's a lot of weight for pick, would be a rope. Rope climbing, tying a rope to the bottom of it and climbing up most of the way would probably be a reliable way, assuming it doesn't get cut, to not deal with like, Pick, please carry two full-sized human men, one of which in heavy armor, up the side of this 3-story structure.
yeah,
Um,
the rope might be the ideal thing.
She can just
Also,
go up there and loop a rope.
I will point out, you among the workers you freed, or are bringing with you, one of them is a fellow moth person of Pick's variety, so he could help if you wanted to get him involved. I don't think
I
you
don't
guys
want to
did
put any
last
of them at
time,
risk.
but yeah,
No.
just figured I'd bring it up as an option since it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, causing chaos and bringing them with us through the city is one thing, but I'm not going to ask them to actively put themselves in danger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So pick. You're fluttering around. How are you approaching the tower if you're gonna try and get over and flutter up and like tie a rope? Are you gonna just straight line it, or are you gonna get close to the
Um,
tower and then go up, or go like how you doing it?
I think she's gonna sneak the best she can from. Oh my gosh! Come on, map. Let me move. Um, let's see. There doesn't seem to be a lot of window action on this side, like this corner right here.
Mm-hmm.
So if she can, she'll sneak up close to the building and then
Okay.
just kind of use her wings, but hold on with her little fingers as she goes up the side to take a peek
Okay.
at the top.
Okay. So give me a stealth check to get over there, and then we'll do one for as you scale the building. Just because, like I said, they are sort of on alert.
I'm still
Right.
hurt.
Let's see here. Don't think anybody has passive high enough to notice that. But let me double check. No. Not up. No. Okay. Yeah. Nobody seems to notice as you creep forward. You don't have any reason to actively suspect stuff, so you're able to get to the building without issue.
And then up the side,
Okay.
cling into the wall.
Yeah, no need to make any kind of check because you're just basically you're hanging on as you fly, like as you're just using that
Yep.
the lift is all coming from your wings. That's a natural ability. No need for a check. But I do want a stealth check just to make sure that you don't like accidentally, I don't know, pull something. Yeah, you're fine. You flutter up. Your wings is quiet as you flutter upwards. And you get to, I would say, here, basically. Um, and you could peek over this, or you could just tie it off to the bottom, one of the supporting struts of the top layer.
She'll tie the rope first,
hmm hmm
and
Okay.
then take a little peek.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand, I think is what 5e uses for rope tying. Sleight of hand or thieves' tools, whichever you prefer. Okay. Uh, yeah, the rope seems solid to your pick senses, and
Does it hold her climbing up just fine?
easy that'll hold her. And
I'll just climb up my old fashioned way.
yeah, you're fine. And yeah, peeking over pick, you see a you can't see, I don't know, that might be an unkind term, but a nervous looking group for kind of like a fire team looking around here. Um, doesn't look like they've loaded it yet, but it looks like they're ready to load this at a moment's notice. They just seem like a bunch of nervous Nellies. And yeah, anything else you'd like to do?
She'll look down and back to the group and hold up 3 little fingers. And since she can telepathically communicate, she'll tell them all that there's 3 of them and where they're at.
I think it's like 120 feet range on that, right? Like it's pretty good.
Yep,
Yeah, they're definitely close enough. Okay.
120 feet.
So yeah,
But yeah,
you
Okay.
so
guys have
she says,
gotten.
I tie
Sorry.
rope. There's 3. What do?
Okay. Well, we can't really respond because we can't speak telepathically.
I think you
They-
can. Let's see.
This comes up literally every time. It allows
I
you to
know,
respond.
yeah.
It
I
goes.
should have it memorized. I
Yeah.
think it's both ways. Is it?
Okay. In that case, Ludger would like telepathically respond, keep an eye on for rope knot and make sure they don't cut it. And Ludger will then try to, like, as stealth as he can, like, stay low until he hits, like, the side of this, like, berm thing before circling around to get to where the rope is. I'm going to roll the stealth check, which isn't going to be great. Especially since it's untrained, and I think I have disadvantage. Well, oh well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as you're climbing around, what your current disguise is a guard, a drow guard, or just like a common foot soldier type, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you will hear in Elvish, from the tower, someone yelling down at you. You there, what are you doing?
I immediately stop crouching, go back up, and respond. Oh, yeah, thank the gods. I heard, some of these, slave bastards had uh, knocked out, some of the towers here. So I couldn't tell if you guys, were still in operation or not. I'm trying to lead this group to safety, so I was scouting ahead for them to, you know, just in case this tower itself had fallen.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're in a decent disguise. They have no reason to particularly doubt it. You weren't like charging the front. Give me deception with advantage. Let's
It's not
see
great, but
if he sniffs that out as particularly odd. Open that up. So I already have, of course, I already have it open. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So you hear some like back and forth briefly from the second floor, and then listen. Uh, just tell the civilians to escort themselves. We need all hands on deck. Get over with the at the front and report with. We've had a volunteer inside. Help him.
okay. I telepathically, I telepathically respond to pick. Be ready for anything. And I kind of, how do I put this? The sort of like, actually, I would be going all around the outside. Like the kind of like hustle that is typical of a soldier trying to like move to like a designated position. Uh, you know, quick, but not too quick.
Yeah, and it's this isn't a like fine, yeah, Roger, and you're just like dragging your feet. You're actually this would be a time to actually look like you're hurrying. Um, what are you telling your those hapless civilians who are following your brave self to safety?
Uh, because you know, I give a look to before I go, I respond to the group in Elvish with the hope that the ones who speak Elvish are able to like pick up on what I mean. You lot, you know where to go, and you know what to do.
Aye, sir. I know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do I
So
have a
as you go,
potion? Hey, can anyone slap me a quick healing real quick? I'm a little fucked up still.
that we can definitely that could be a retcon to be honest, if you guys want to do some healing. Um, but
I have no healing.
yeah, I don't know if there's a lot of healing available, but whoever has it is free to give it.
Let me check to
Is-
see how many potions. I have 2 potions of healing left in
There you go.
party bag.
If you want some, the potions are there.
I'll drink one, and I think I still had some key left. And I'll see. I already got one. I'm saving it. But
Gotcha.
what's that? 2d4 plus 2, something like that.
Yeah,
10
it's
if you take
just
the full action.
it's just the max amount if you take the full
Oh,
action, which it's out of combat, so I
yeah.
don't know why you wouldn't.
All right. Yep, that's much better. All right. Guess I'll get ready. I gotta go help.
Okay. So before you start moving, I'll just describe what Ludger finds inside. Ludger, you find inside yet another proper clan warrior and a figure in ornate robes with a breastplate over them, uh, or well, a chain shirt rather, who uh, looks a lot like it. Honestly, if the coloring was different, it looks pretty similar to sometimes some of the stuff you see Purser wearing when he conducts services. Maybe some kind of priest or something. And I will put an image up. Shown images. Oh, there it is. And there you go. I think you have images of this particular variant of Clan Warrior. No, you don't. Okay, I'll put that up. These are the various kind of pseudo mooks that you've been fighting, by the way, too. I figure I might as well put those up. The Apple Clan Warriors. These are sort of nobility, or at least fighting class. And then there's the poor hapless mooks, which are these guys. But yeah, you guys, you enter in and you find they both kind of glance at you as you come in, and the Clan Warrior just gestures for you. He's up to the second floor, reinforced there, stand on the lookout. Sounding kind of bored, but still, this is a time to be on alert, even if nothing's happened.
Okay.
And
I
before you
go
go
ahead.
by, the priest presumably stops you and says, "Wait, you will take. I have already blessed everyone here. The 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 promised flame will watch you." And he does a kind of um, almost a wavy motion with his one hand, just tracing it down, um, and gestures towards you, and then touches you on the forehead as if to anoint you, and it is very hot. Uh, like it would be, it's basically scalding on your forehead briefly, but you you are blessed by the promise of the flame. Go up and continue to guard us.
Uh, I give something of a salute based off of what I've seen before I follow the orders dutifully.
Okay. Yeah, it's so
And,
your condition, we'll say, actually helps out here because probably if a non if a non-Karnathi fellow, we'll say, um, was doing that, they might have flinched as someone like touched a scalding hot fingertip to their head. But your your nerves are a little bit numb, we'll say,
Full
by the
dead.
process. Maybe that's one way to phrase it. Yeah. Uh,
okay. Going to the second floor. You know, I instinctively, I see this guy is covering that angle, and without skipping a beat, I assume a defensive position here. In a way that it looks like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm also kind of doing Overwatch for the rest of the party.
Okay. Yeah, that is fair. He definitely gives you kind of a mildly irritated look, but you get the feeling more out of the fact that you like he probably thinks you were trying to avoid helping. Like he probably thinks your story was just a really good excuse to not help. But he got you. Now you're helping. That's the important part. And
Um,
yeah.
I was about to say, as a ready to action, as soon as I
Mhm.
hear any sounds of alarm or anything along those lines, I am going to sprint to the top floor.
Okay. Fair enough. I thought you were gonna be you're gonna run over and try and Spartan kick him through an arrow window, through an arrow spot. I
No,
was like, that's gonna be tricky.
thing is, as long as we have people at the top, we can basically, you know, all these trap doors
They're
block access,
designed to be, yeah,
not
like blocked
access
from below.
down.
Yeah, yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. So with your man on the inside, what do the rest of you do?
Well, we can't really blow his cover. and there's no indication of what's going on in there. So I'll say if he's not out in like 5 minutes, we'll
Mhm.
move into attack.
Okay. Fair enough. And are you charging? Are you sneaking up? How are you approaching there?
I think by that point we just have to go in and make a ruckus and make something
Gotcha.
happen.
Gotcha.
Pick
Okay.
is-
I don't
Just
know
Pick
anyone
is
else.
still up at the top, and she's just waiting for them to get distracted enough that she might be able to go get her little hands in there.
okay. Okay. So Vic, you're still just like hanging here or here, and just like as the rope is like dangling down in the breeze. Fair
Yep,
enough.
she's just like, well, unless they look over the edge, they're not going to see me. So she's just
Yeah.
holding on to
Yeah.
her.
Clinging to the bottom of it. Yeah. If you had to wait there like an hour, I'd make you do a check. But right now, it's there's not a lot of weight you have to hold there, so you're good. Pick is not a heavy thing.
No.
So, yeah, you guys, whenever you want to do your thing, you could do it.
Boys, got a question.
Hmm.
When you want me and who you want me to shoot?
We need to clear the top, I think. Give Pick the best chance she can.
You want the top first, so you want me to climb that rope, get up top, kill as many people as I can, and then let her get that thing?
Further than I expected you to go, but yes.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
Oh, Bemi, you're gonna approach the rope. Are you sneaking, or are you just
Oh, I'm
casually
sneaky.
You're
I'm
sneaking. Okay.
One person.
Okay.
I guess Pick can sneak too, that's not fair.
Yeah. So as you sneak up, it's not your best sneak, if you're being honest. But there isn't any alarm raised. Those folk in the tower must not be watching very hard. This Ludger, this is as you watch. Bemi does the Skyrim crouch, and creeps across an open like paved sidewalk and creeps up the side of the building. If
Yeah.
this guy had still been watching from where you are, that would have blown it. But yeah,
Well,
since you're there.
Balthazar sees an opening. They didn't scream at him, so fuck. I guess we'll slip in too.
Okay. Yeah. So in that case, Bemi, no need for, you know what? We'll do athletics for how quickly. Are you trying to like rush up the rope, or are you just
No,
here for
I'm not trying to
steps?
rush. I'm just trying to get up there safely.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So you're climbing up the rope. Um, about a 30-foot rope. Um, and, and I would say about 20 feet up. The rope feels wiggly. Like that seems like a good way to describe it. Wiggly.
Does Pick
And
notice that it's wiggling since she's also holding on to it? Like maybe the
No.
moment of realization it's not tied so well.
you don't notice it's wiggling. You notice that it is rapidly unclimbing.
Oh God. Okay. Can she try and throw a knot in real fast?
You know what? Give me a dexterity save, like just to see if you can
Come on.
basically grab.
God damn it, Pick.
Okay.
She does warn Bemi the best she can, but it's probably not very fast to be like,
Okay, so Bemi, you give me a dex save as the rope goes completely slack, and instant later you're 20 feet in the air. All right. So there, Ludger, from your perspective, there's like you and the guard here, hear what sounds like a bird like flew into the tower over here. Um, and it's like a heavy thud, and he looks over, with an eyebrow cocked. Do you see anything? What was that?
Uh, out of character. Fuck. I don't even know.
Plus, it was a bird, I guess.
A very big bird.
Uh,
I don't see anything.
Because Bemmy is currently clinging to the side of the tower at like a narrow sort of handhold, few stories up.
how how big was this foot other than we heard it? Like,
This was like somebody threw like a 60-pound bag of wet sand at the side of the building.
I mean, it's enough to make noise against a stone wall.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Benny's having his.
Muffled
What
thud.
I say
Muffled thud. Yeah.
is, uh, I think I saw one of those, got, I think I saw one of those lamp fucking mobs like try to run away and it crashed into something. It's funny, but you missed it.
An escaped slave?
No, I think it's, uh, you know, you know how the lesser races are when there's not a master to guide them. Probably just trying to, you know, return to its master.
Hmm. Give me
Didn't break its
deception with
chain.
advantage. The racism helps you.
This helps you.
Hold up. First things first. Where is it? There we go. Prepare to be amazed. Wow.
That racism didn't seem genuine at all.
I noticed you didn't say. I didn't hear a hard R in there, brother. I'm going to use my advantage to re-roll that.
You're in free, yeah, fine.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so 16 is better than a 5, by a pretty wide margin. Okay, okay, so with that, he he was on the verge of coming over and like not gently basically shoving you aside and just looking himself. But he just kind of grumbles and instead goes over and like briefly pokes his head up and you hear him talking with the other giant. So we apparently one of the moth folk flew into the side of the tower. Anything going on up there? And you hear like more murmured whispering as this guy's gonna go over and look over the edge here. And but as he's walking over, this is a good time to ask. Bemmy and Balthazar. Um, well, we'll go to Balthazar first. Balthazar, what were you doing as Bemmy was climbing?
I was climbing as well, right
Oh,
behind him, before I noticed him crashing from the top, basically above me.
so you were on the rope, like both of you were on the rope, or
No, I was about ready to start just scaling the wall normally.
okay. So you notice before the rope even really goes too slack in your hands, you see Bemmy for some reason was starting to plummet towards you. Before he caught himself and it's just like you saw him ungracefully slam into the side of the tower. Um, and the rope is completely slack in your hand as it like falls down around you. What would you like to do in that instant of horrified realization that this
Take the rope.
may have, yeah, yeah,
I'll pocket the rope and start climbing myself.
okay. So give me an acrobatics check as you like start leaping up towards, yeah. So you're starting to parkour your way up the tower. Um, Bemmy, is there Is there anything you want to do in that instant before someone looks over the edge and probably sees you and Balthazar?
Um,
I imagine there's some heart rates have elevated as
oh
you narrowly
yeah.
avoided
Um,
falling 2 stories.
I guess I'm just gonna try to stay as flat as possible against this
Okay.
wall while I'm holding myself, like a scared cat on a
Just
tree,
think flat thoughts, yes.
butthole severely puckered,
Uh,
and he's
I
just
can't get
going,
any closer in. Me buttons are in the way.
and he's just going to think in his head, if Pitt can hear this, the hell kind of fucking knot was that? The hell you doing?
I
Jeez.
don't think Pit can hear it unless she's actively chatting. Like, it's not a permanent thing, it just opens up
Yeah.
when she chats.
That's
Well, she
fine.
knows.
He doesn't know that, but he's just gonna think real
For a
hard.
rogue, the shame
The
is
fuck
real.
was that? The fuck was that?
The rogue shame is real.
Scream
So-
afterwards.
Has Purser been able to see all of this from where he's
You
like
watched
peering
all
around
of
the
it
corner?
in raw horror. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
See, I won't move in until the enemies are actually alerted.
But this guy, Pick is seeing him, right? His face is over the thing.
you hear footsteps like going over, like, because you're basically under where he is. He's probably won't see you, but he almost certainly will see Bemi and Balthazar. Is there anything you would like to do before he peers
Yeah.
over?
Before he peers over, not knowing what the lie was, so she can't really back it up, she is going to flutter up like she's just and perch on the edge of the tower, but like no hostile movement or anything, no knives out or anything. She just flutters up like we know when a moth goes right in your face, and it's
Yeah,
she
yeah,
just
yeah.
she just flutters up with urgency, like ah, and then lands on the edge and just thinks loudly at him. Riots outside! Riots outside!
He almost falls over as a moth person, like, flutters up, frantically, like, ripping at his belt to try and get his beat stick out, and, like, has it out and is definitely, like, raising it to wallop, and then seems to kind of, like, think
It's
twice.
just an idiot.
Yeah, and just, right, go to the first floor. Until everything's settled, you'll never find your master. Go to the first floor. Stay with the priest.
Okay, first floor, stay with priest. Does a little head nod and then just steps back off the ledge.
And he, like, narrows his eyes as you go. Really, it matches what was said, but they're all nervous.
She didn't know. She just thought that if she could distract them from looking over the edge, it would be a good
Yeah,
move.
no, I get you. I get you. Like, that's believable. Yeah. So, what do you do? Do you flutter to the first floor?
Yes, but she's gonna stop by Bemi and Balthazar and be like, "Sorry, I thought rope
Shit,
good.
lady.
I was hanging on rope. Rope good.
Rope good.
Not good enough for you. Not good enough for bigger.
Oh, I'm sorry that I don't weigh 20 fucking pounds.
Shut
I do better.
up
I do
and
better
get
next
moving.
time.
It better be a fucking next time. There ain't no fucking next time. I'm about to fucking fall down. There ain't
Pick
gonna
not
be no
perfect all the
fucking
time. Pick not perfect all the time.
Scream at each other later.
This is all mental. This is all in our heads.
Yeah,
Yep.
Bemi's just like making
I like
angry
the-
faces at her.
Yep. And she's just waving her little hands.
No, I could tell you're screaming at each other mentally. I could tell by that. I'm just climbing up, Spider-Man climbing up the same. Scream at each other later. Get up.
So they're just like face palms around the corner of the building, just
None of the
What'd I
secret
do?
agents
Try
in your
again?
stories, none of their, like, stalwart companions do this shit. Like, maybe, like, yeah, like there's a Lazahar, like, monkey that he has from that one of your heroes has from, like, his adventures, and it does crazy stuff sometimes. But no, it's never in any of your spy stories. Sorry.
So yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna start strapping on my shield. I have a feeling
She's gonna-
things are about to get spicy.
She's gonna reach out to the group and be like, "What do they told me to go to the first floor, but they not look down. Should I go tie rope again? Better?" With hesitancy.
I think it seems risky.
Yeah, pretty risk, but could try.
But yeah, Ludger, you hear the conversation describing what just happened between the two Drow warriors on the stairs. The other one's gonna go here and shout down that a panicked slave will be entering. It apparently was searching for its master to lock it in the cellar. Is the word. And yeah,
Okay.
then he's going to go back here.
I am going to mentally, because I'm actually privy to all this shit. I am going to mentally tell Pick, for,
Well,
forget
unless
about
Pick's
the
talking with you, it's not a two-way, sadly. Like it's not a permanent open communication. She has to
She
say something.
she was just talking to the group. She was saying,
Oh, was
"What
she?
do?"
Okay. Okay.
Like,
No,
yeah,
sorry.
she was like, "What do?"
I
Yeah.
just wanted to go over like
Okay,
there are some limitations. Sorry. Go ahead.
okay. Being privy to all that, I will tell her, let Balthazar tie the rope. You go to the first floor and be ready to fight once the fighting starts.
I do. She'll go.
Okay. So you're just gonna like flutter down to here, where the sort of entrance.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Both the guards look at you a little suspiciously, but if you were an escaped slave, you wouldn't be seeking out someone to help. Makes sense. Plus, everybody knows like they're not very useful, but they don't. The rebellions don't typically come from from your
The
people.
moth.
You're on the moth
Yep.
people. Like violent rebellions do not typically come from your people when they're captured. They're just not real useful. As far as like heavy labor, no. Um, and other than a few very strange people, nobody really has that much interest in bugs. So it's like, yeah, uh, it's preferable just kind of let you guys do your own thing. So yeah, you arrive and go through the reinforced door, uh, where the the priest is looking at you like openly contemptuously, and the drow warrior would just pretty roughly grab the little the cape of fur sort of around your neck, the
Little floof.
lion's mane, yeah, the floof. Pretty much
The
just
neck
grab you by
floof.
that and walk you over to the cellar door here, clearly ready to throw you down into it. Just because they don't need anything getting underfoot right now.
Stay in corner. Yeah?
Yeah, he is not paying attention to like your suggestions. He's like, and clearly intends to toss you down in there.
Well, do I know from the last one if I could pick the lock from inside
I don't think. I think Bemi was the only one who went into the last one.
in
You
there?
don't even know
Yeah.
what's down there. Yeah, there's probably a room, but beyond that,
Well, so not to start a ruckus at this exact moment, I guess she will comply.
yeah, like he doesn't like actively like hunt you down there, but he does basically just like drag you over, put you on the ladder, shut the door, and you just feel him like drag something over it, and then he doesn't have to worry about it. And yeah,
Okay.
You are in basement.
Anything neat? I'm going to start looking for neat stuff. Or destructive stuff.
There's a glowing red stone on the wall, as there was in the upper floors. It seems to be their variant of like Everbright Lantern or glowy rocks, probably by Pick's terminology. There's some barrels, some supplies, rough earthen floor. It's not terribly interesting. Cracking open the barrels is like hardtack, basically. Barrels have very low grade wine. But yeah, um, that's what's down there. I will say, like, in addition to just food supplies, there's like oil to spread on like weapons and things like that. Little flasks of it, rags, just basic miscellaneous things that you would need to do day-to-day upkeep. Some cleaning
Okay.
supplies, type of thing. And yeah, so that's Pick is in the basement.
She will tell the party. They put me in basement. Just to tell. And then she's going to start trying to pry the red lamp out of the wall.
Balthazar, meanwhile, I'm not gonna make you do it. You're good. I have a hard time believing you'd fuck it up at this level. He says, jinxing it for sure. You get up to where Pick was hiding, and you could try and retie the rope there and let it dangle for Bemmy to try and climb the next 10 feet up.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay, sleight of hand check. It seems solid.
Let's say it would have been hilarious if you also woofed it and then he falls.
I'm not trained in that, so I could have.
There's no one in this fucking party know how to tie a goddamn rope.
I'm not trained in it.
Bemmy gets up another 10 feet and it gives out for the full 30-foot drop. Yeah, the rope seems taut to you, and you're I guess you're just like hanging from the support, the wooden support structures under the top floor, or do you want to just like acrobatic vault yourself over and start to killing? What do you want to do, Balthazar?
Well, I tied the rope, and I guess I'll be hanging on the edge.
Okay.
Just try not to direct attention.
Bemmy, the tantalizing form of that rope is swaying in the breeze slightly in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna reach out and grab it and just mutter to himself, "This better be fucking tied."
Oh. All right, yeah. So, no need for a check. You're just climbing a rope. It's slow going, but steady. Although I guess you could a check if you don't want it to be slow going. If you just want to get up that rope as rapidly as possible.
No, why would I rush after what
I don't
just
know.
happened?
I feel like if you're nervous about it, I just I better climb before it gives again. I don't know. It's not my role to
No.
decide that. I just try and make it a possibility. But
I
yeah,
just
if you want to.
imagine Bemmy like kind of reaching out and tugging the shit out of this rope to like really make sure this time.
And yeah, and this is about the time you all get the mental heads up that Pick has been locked in the basement. Or well, I think she just said put in the basement, but yeah. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Somehow no alarm has been raised yet.
Now, here's a question I don't know off the top of my head. Does Pix telepathy require line of sight?
Nope.
Good
It
question.
says 120 feet.
Okay.
Within 120 feet of yourself. Yeah, to a willing creature. Yeah, doesn't have to share a language. It is a really good racial feature.
So, and I see that Balthazar has reached the top. And Bemmy's
Yes.
climbing up.
Right now he's viciously tugging on it, but he is slowly starting to climb up the rope. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and just be ready for things to go down.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Bemmy, the rope. There's none of that like shifty feeling that you got, and you're able to get to the very tippy top, where it's tied off to the support struts. Now it's just a matter of basically pulling yourself up and vaulting over the side.
Okay. Um. So, all right. Would it make sense? Can I just put it here since I'm at the top
Yeah, that I
ish?
was just in the
All right.
process of moving you. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Um. Sitting there, holding on. He's looking at Balthasar. He holds up one finger. He holds up two fingers. He holds up three fingers and then points up. I'll roll an acrobatics check to vault over the top.
Okay. I'm genuinely impressed that he was like holding himself with one arm in that time. But yeah, by all means. Yeah, acrobatics.
Ooh,
So
it's not
here's what I'm gonna
graceful,
say.
that's for sure.
Here's what I'm gonna say happens. It's not you don't so much vault over the top as like vault yourself into sort of the very very narrow guardrail. You don't fall, but you're just kind of clinging to the side of it and like flop over onto your belly. You're prone. Um, but you're on it with your legs dangling off the side. Um, as there's like horrified looks, and they're definitely getting ready to yell in that instant. Balthazar, what do you want to do?
It is time. I leap over too.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
God
There
damn
it
it.
um, yours is a little more graceful than Bemmy's, but you both like land prone,
I don't care about
clinging
gracefulness.
to the
Don't
edge of
no.
it.
Time to
As there,
kill them.
yeah, as there's yells of alarm. One sec.
Nope. Me
So
already on top of you.
Yeah. Go
I'll
ahead. What were
turn
you
to
saying?
the civilians and say, "Keep to cover. I'll be right back." And
You
then I
hear in
draw
your
my
head.
sword and run at the front.
You
Gonna
hear the only.
inspiration that one. Much better.
You hear in your head. Are they okay? As the as the the Thrycreen is pointing at the like reverse Skyrim physics ragdoll that happened as
We
Benny
do
and
this all
Balthazar
the
both.
time.
Don't worry, we're professionals.
Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Even me, or should I just wait until I am released?
No, you two. Just to keep track of things as they go. And getting a little better. And this one. And this one. Do the thing. There it is. Okay, and last one. All right. Let's roll that. I think everybody's in. All right. If everybody has rolled initiative, I have like a lot, so I don't see. But yeah, this guy is the first to react, and he is going to immediately yell, "Attack! Attack on the tower!" And he's gonna run over and like go to. Oh wait, there was a reaction
You
prepared
mean?
before.
Hold. Okay, I was about to say he beat a 24. All right,
Oh wait, actually he got a 24. What's your dex?
my dex is 18.
Okay, I think that's higher than his. Damn it, it's equal. All right, one sec. Gonna pick even or odd. We'll do a roll off.
Tails never. Odd.
Okay, you won. All right, so we'll put you above him. But a reaction pops off as Ludger, you hear two. Once it like this time it's from above, like from the ceiling. You hear two like kind of muffled cursing and massive thuds as it sounds like two people belly flop onto the side of the tower or onto the top of the tower over here, near where the stairs are.
To add to the flavor, Ludger is going to yell like intruders to like
Mhm.
join them with a cacophony of alarms before he sprints up and puts himself in a position where like they can't close this damn thing.
Probably wise, yeah, because that was his first move. It's like that's their training. Lock down the tower by level.
Just
Okay.
standing in the doorway. Where are they?
Here, you fool! As they're trying to like close it on his head. But Bammy, with that roll, you managed to get past his. Oh, he got a nat 20. That's why that guy got such a good roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do, Bammy? You are prone, on top of the tower.
I stand
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot somebody 3 times.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. So we'll go for this guy first since he's
Okay.
closest.
Okay.
All right.
He also looks the most important.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah,
It's you with
it spread to today.
it. I'll care who you are. That's funny. See.
Are our rolls carrying over from last night's game?
Honestly,
I
they
hope
kind of
so.
feel like it.
I hope so. It's spreading through both digital through Foundry to Roll20 into a different system, different website, different system. They still spread.
Ranged weapons. Okay, here we go. You got a 29.
Okay, first of all, Scott, your deception was the first catch of the day. Thank you very much.
You re-rolled it.
Hey, I
Yeah,
re-rolled it,
whatever.
so it doesn't count.
Oh,
Plus, I
Oh,
only ever
okay.
use that. I only ever use that meme for combat, anyways.
All right. So, pulled muscle. Roll me a con saving throw.
You know what? That makes
my
sense.
back.
Because I've
I
been
was gonna
sitting here
say-
hanging on walls, trying to
Yeah.
climb and not die. Yeah, full muscle. Constitution, you said? Saving?
Yep. Okay, you pass. So let's see here. You do not pull a muscle in your upper body. You do not have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks requiring upper body strength. Yeah, you're good. So, it's just it's just a flop. You just miss.
Okay, I got 2
Anything,
more.
yeah, probably 2 more. That's what I'm thinking will happen. That one does hit. That one also hits. Okay, let me up the Tupperware container here. Okay. All right, yeah, you shoot him, and he seems upset by that, as he was like pulling in a deep breath to bellow,
Would
alarm,
you
as you shoot him
would
in the
you
chest.
would you be all right with me expending a charge for
Yeah,
to make him
yeah.
sad, give him a sad
I
boy charge?
Yeah, I think it's I don't think it's an action to do it, so yeah, I think you're good.
No. All right. Trying to remember what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Okay. It's a DC 13 charisma save.
Okay. Oh. See here, he will do a charisma. He actually has decent charisma. Not great, but passable. He gets 19. He's not having it. He
Nope.
doesn't. Why would he
No.
feel sad? He's he's about to help put down some of the slave rebellion. So, uh, anything else, Jamie?
Nah, just nah. I'm good.
Okay. Then it is his turn, I believe. And yeah, he's coughs up some blood and says, "Alarm! Alarm! Attack!" And he's going to run over here, and Bemmy, he's going to try and let's see here. No, that would not work. But the next best thing, he pulls out his club, and you see it glow blue slightly. He's going to try and bonk you on the head with it. As he see, yep, that hits. So 12 bludgeoning damage, and I need a con saving throw. As your limbs lock up briefly, as he seems to be trying to paralyze you. And you succeed and don't go paralyzed and topple off the edge of the tower. Which you have to admit would have been pretty darn funny. But, let's see. Does he have multi-attack? Okay, he does. He attacks again, but he used his charge for the day, so no need for a save. Ooh, spicy. Okay, he crits as he wallops you with for let's see, for 20. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, these guys sucked so bad before. This is impressive. All right, yeah, he wallops you really. He really wallops you with that club, Emmy. And
Sam.
yeah,
Sam.
yeah, yeah.
I'm at 5 hit points. Fuck you.
I know. All right, so
All right, cool.
isn't
All
it
right.
awesome? All right, it's this guy's turn, and hearing the yell of alarm, he gets his weapon out, and his orders. He's going to pull the door shut. And then he gets back here and he's ready for action. If anyone attacks, he has a prepared action to attack. And Ludger, what would you like to do? You just saw
Okay.
Bemmy just get fucking smashed. Like you heard that
Okay.
crack as the billy club came down.
Okay. Ludger is going to, uh, you know, trick, deceive, and quite possibly bamboozle the guy that's attacking Bemmy. So he is going to attack, and
Surprise him, that's for sure.
okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean it's point blank. Shoot him again.
do that, and then bayonet.
Oh wait,
I
the
am flanking
17
him.
does not hit, but the first one hits. I just realized this guy's a pretty decent AC. Yeah, but your first one definitely the 6 piercing. If you want to add on any flavor to maybe make the other one hit. I feel like it's a near miss if it was to miss.
Okay, I am just going to do superiority dice.
Ah,
And do 1 moment. Okay, I'm going to try to do disarming strike
okay.
because we're flanking this guy. We're already going to have advantage. So
Yep.
let me roll the damage. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to roll. Because I already rolled the damage, I'm just going to roll an 8-sider. And okay, 2. So 2 extra damage. And I will post the disarming strike.
Okay, disarm maneuver. Attempt to disarm the target. Make a strength saving throw. Ooh, they're not great at those. All right, let's see what he gets.
Because I think mine would be, let's see, 14?
Well, he got a 6, so yeah, he tried. I feel comfortable in saying he drops his billy club and looks horrified for a second.
Okay,
And
because I super missed, the other 2. That's basically all I can do, but Hopefully, next
It
turn
was
will
a
be better.
near miss
My
on
turn.
the second one, but yeah. Cool. All right, he has been mollywopped. All right. Wait, is that? Yeah, definitely. Okay. With that, this guy's gonna run over, and let's see. Clearly, their comrade, one of their comrades has gone mad, or maybe he's collaborating with the slaves. The shame. And this guy's just gonna try and push you down the stairs because it seems easier than trying to fight you. Luckily, his rolls are flat. Yeah, give me acrobatics or athletics. I think he'll probably pass. Yeah,
Wow.
he got a 2. So, yeah, he tries to shove you. You're on really uneven footing, so you feel like normally it would have worked, but his shove is, as they say in Karnath, like that of little girl, and does not knock you down. So, he feels bad, and
Good.
that's his turn. And it is someone else's turn. Probably this guy.
As a free action, can I say, a skeleton has more muscle than you?
You can? Are you saying it in Elvish? Because otherwise he doesn't understand.
I speak Elvish. I will 100% insult him in his own language.
Okay.
This mouth is
Yeah.
rated E for everyone.
Yeah, he hears you and says, and his face like contorts in confusion briefly and says, "But we all have skeletons." And that's his reply.
Aw.
And
Bless him.
I, I, I don't know what to say to that.
this guy, let's see, there's an attack from the upper parts of the tower, but he is supposed to stay here to priest. Yeah, he's gonna do that. You know what? No, he's not that stupid. He is a trained professional. He's going to try and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna dash. And he's currently like staring at your legs, Ludger. There's someone ran up the stairs behind you. Purser, what would you like to do?
You're muted, maybe.
Yes, Purser is muted.
No longer.
Purser's just gonna start moving forward, and I'm gonna blast a firebolt at the guys in front.
Okay, fair enough. I assume this one or this one.
The closest one.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a
That
23 to
definitely
hit for
hits.
10.
Well, it hits.
Yeah.
As yeah, it hits and scorches him. And he yells in alarm as you shoot him. And you haven't gotten in melee range yet. Yeah, anything else?
Just draw my sword and stare them down with the fire burning on my chest.
I mean, that's just a good luck charm. Like, of course you have fire burning. They would too if they could afford it.
Yeah.
That's just good style and faith.
It's just showing that I'm better than them.
Which they take it for. If you die, they're definitely taking that as like a sweet flame thing. Yeah. Balthazar, what would you like to do? Bemi is like badly beaten. You heard a crack as that came down on his head.
Sucks to suck, Bemmy.
So there's some
Walk
monk
in.
DLC happening. That's what that is.
I walk in into this guy. I don't like him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to respond with a 30 blows.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit this guy once.
All right.
Alright. Hit this guy again.
Okay. Okay. You sure you don't want to be here when you do those attacks and maybe have advantage? That'd be cool.
What? Oh, right there, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that seems like it. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so they both actually hit then. There you go.
That'll be 15 bludgeoning.
Okay, nice. He is still up, but he's hurt.
All right, let me look around here. It's an action. Okay, Bimmy, survive one more round.
What are you at for for key points, whatever?
Done the one
Is
more.
it key or Kai? I think it's key. Okay, cool. And Bemmy, you get some. What does he get healing wise?
I have to. It's an action. I have to survive another round.
Oh, okay, I get you. Sorry. I thought it was just like a part of the thing. All right. Cool. Anything else, Balthazar?
That was my action. Bonus action. I think so. Yep. Wait, you spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
And then I
Isn't
think you
that?
get like you still have your action to attack or do Hand of Healing. Like I think you can do that. That's why I was a little confused because you use your bonus action to make 2 unarmed
Oh yeah.
attacks and you still have your action.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll heal him.
I guess.
It's a D6 plus wisdom. Alright, hold on. That is 5 hit points.
Okay. You've doubled his hit points. Bemmy, you're feeling better. Balthazar says some mean things, but then pats you on the head and you feel your skull remending.
I mean, honestly, just through the concussion, I clearly have. I don't think I heard a single word he said.
Yeah, that's fair. Everyone's saying things. Head's getting light. Good. No heavy head to carry. Okay. So, it is this guy's turn. Yeah, you know what? Everybody else is engaging. He's nearest it. Gonna go over here. He's gonna pull out the alarm horn he has. He's gonna give it some blows here as to signal that problems are happening at the towers. And that's his action. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna go over 5, 10. Yeah, he'll go over here just so that he can successfully try and help his brother in arms kick Ludger down the stairs or something. All right, pick. You're in the basement now.
Okay.
You heard something slide, like a heavy, like someone moving furniture on a floor without those little cushions that you put underneath them so they don't scrape the floor up. What would you like to do?
I guess what I can do is just give it. We'll do the first round trying to see if she can do it on her own, which I highly doubt, but
It didn't sound like they locked it. It sounds like they just like pushed a shelf over it and, that's fine.
okay. Make a strength check, maybe?
I would say athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Yes.
This is
Kool-Aid
what I
Man
love is
that
this is
shit.
a continuing trend of Pick being way stronger than she should be. But yeah, you beat 20, meaning there's like a toppling and like a clanging, lots of metal hitting the floor sound as you throw this trap door open, tipping over the shelf of weapons that was on top of it, and you're blinking as you're like looking. I guess you were here, like looking around at the room, at the horrified looking priest who's pointing at you in a very like wrathful smiting look.
Gary Smith! She shrieks in his head at the top of her lungs and then goes out the window.
Okay. Well, well, the windows are kind of like barred, but yeah, you could like
Oh,
throw open one of the shutters and try and like get out. That's definitely an option. These
is
like
it
you see where there's
like
like
a.
a little narrow space. Those are the arrow
Yeah?
slits. Uh,
Oh, okay. Is she
these
little enough to
ones,
go?
not an arrow slit, but this one I would
Okay.
say if you like shove it open, you could get it. You could get it open. They do have
Okay.
those like meant to open so they could have emergency exit type things.
Okay. She's going to do her level best to get out of that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you like throw it. So yeah, I would say you can. If you're willing to do just that, like throw this open, use your action to throw the steel latch that they have locking these from the inside, and yeah, you are out. Um,
Do not like, she shrieks at his head. And then how tall, I'm sorry, I know
it's
you
3
told us how
stories,
many feet?
30 feet. 3
Okay.
stories, 30
Do I
feet up.
was it a 5-foot movement to get from hatch to outside?
I would say 5, 10. I think you've used 15 so far. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
Okay. And she doesn't know what's going on the roof, but she is going to start heading up that way. I don't think I can make it all the way up there, so she
You
will
could
just.
dash. You have that power. Your bonus action dash
Mm,
if you want to. Don't have to if you don't want to
no,
be
I think we're good.
flanking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so you're fluttering up as fast as your little wings can get you.
Yep.
And cool.
I love that we have these onlookers over here that are just probably like, what the fuck?
They're hiding
Every
behind the
time.
building, occasionally peeking out, but yeah. Yeah, some of them are a little concerned, but you guys seem like you know what you're doing. It is this guy's turn. He heard a big crash from below. He is gonna go here and throw this trap door shut because training. 5, 10, 15, free object interaction. And then he's gonna go here, but he's not gonna bunch up behind the guy in case something comes down. It's his turn. It's this guy's turn. 5, 25, 30. He's running at you, Purser, with his short sword and shield up, ready to harm you. And he makes his one attack. Does an 8 hit?
No. My AC is currently 20.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, yeah, so that was his turn. It's this guy's turn. What is he gonna do? Priest will do things. Well, one sec. He knows what to do. He's not a common priest. Level 3. One sec. Well, he's a skilled priest. That's what we'll say. Whoa, one sec.
So skilled he disappeared.
Yeah, he's really good. Sec.
If only I could be so gloriously incandescent.
Well, okay, that's fine. I will just put a new.
I know you couldn't see, but I did the Y.
Okay.
Praising the
why?
sun, that's all.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm a
Hmm.
little lost. Gotcha. All right. There we go. I'll put him at 3. Get rid of this guy because I don't know where he went. He just kind of vanished. Uh, and he is going to run. Well, he's going to finish casting the spell that I had him originally doing. Here we go. Aura, 15 feet. And yes, player permissions. There we go. Okay, he casts his spell. And he heard the door slam shut. One of the strange escaped slave heathen kicked open the door. 30. Okay, he's gonna go over here, and that way he's helping the brothers in arms here. So right now there's like stepping out. There is what looks like a maelstrom of um, bright orange fire that seems kind of translucent, swirling around this fella as he steps out and runs towards you, Purser. His weapon, which is a mace raised high.
Hmm.
And
Oh,
yeah,
goodness.
that's all he is going to do right now. And we go to the top of the order. which is Bemmy. Bemmy, what would you like to do?
Maybe muted.
Oh yeah,
No, I'm just thinking. Um,
could be both.
Well, I guess I'm gonna draw my right hand after I lose 3 arrows on this dickhole.
Remember, you want to probably move back a bit so that he's not within 5 feet of you, because otherwise attacks at disadvantage for ranged.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish the sentence I was about to say.
Sorry.
So
I
with
just
my
wanted to
bow in
say
my
that.
left hand,
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my kukri with my right
Okay.
hand, and
Okay.
I'm gonna swing a lang.
Okay.
That's 1 attack.
That
2
definitely
attack.
hits. Yep.
First one
That one
does.
doesn't hit.
Second one, not so much. So yeah, 6 points of damage.
Okay, he is still up.
Of course he is.
He's got 1 health or 2. I don't know, but that's usually how it works with me. So
That's how it works with fucking everybody.
yeah.
Okay, so what else? He looks very badly hurt. What else would you like to do?
You know what? Can I
Yeah.
retcon a hunter's mark? Bonus
Sure.
action hunter's mark?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Let's
All
see.
right.
Let's all right. I guess that
Okay. He was
still
at
3 points.
3. He was at 3.
Right! I did it! Okay. All right. And then now that he's dead, just put it on that guy.
Fair enough. Yeah, he hits the ground, bleeding from a lot of places, and very dead.
We're getting there. I will end my turn, and I will be right back.
Okay. Okay. This guy's turn. He's busy being dead. So this guy's turn. $30. And he's going to attack you as well, Purser.
Okay.
He likes his odds. Well,
I like his odds too.
he got a 9. So, anyways,
I just give them a contemptuous smirk as they're failing to strike me.
he yells something at you in a language you don't understand. All right.
If it's
Luke.
Elvish, my comprehend languages should still be running.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, then in that case, he yells at you that you're a filthy outsider, not even suitable for the pens. And yeah, Ludger, what would you like to do?
Does he call you an Enwa?
He does not. That is not a term here.
I'd like to think it is.
That's our word.
Okay. Is there a spot I can step to that would allow me to close this door?
I would say like where this guy is, but there is currently a guy behind you who's going to like it basically be a shove. Like he's trying to hold it open as he goes up, because clearly terrible things are happening.
Okay.
Like you can see on the second floor that guy right, like he is on your ass trying to get up there to help. But yeah, you could. So it would basically be a contested athletics if you want to do that.
Yeah. I'm going to move here, and I
had to move the body. All right, cool.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try dealing with like the 900 people on this fucking floor, and you know, I imagine that the rest of the party can, do that once we've thinned things out a little bit. I'm gonna target this guy.
Okay, cool. These guys are a
And
little easier to hit in your experience, and a whole lot less skilled with, beating people.
okay,
That hits.
boom.
Fifth one. That one
I'm
does not.
presuming that doesn't.
No.
And
That also hits.
Uh,
2 out of 3, not bad.
10.
Okay, 10. It's a nice even number. I like it. Yeah, you shoot and stab him twice, and he like curses and grabs at the, instinctively kind of grabs at the bolt that's in his shoulder, but then sort of forces himself to let go of it and just tries to keep holding up his shield in his fucked up arm. And yeah, anything else?
Okay. Nope. It's basically till we thin down these numbers.
Gotcha. Okay, it is this guy's turn, and he is going to try and he's going to move here, position himself, and try and get you back for that with a stab. You know what? Actually, wait a minute. I keep fucking forgetting these guys actually have other options via race stuff. So he is going to he's going to cast Fairy Fire. Square that will cover Balthazar, Ludger, and Bemi. So I need a dex saving throw from 3 dex builds, but still, he doesn't know that.
Wow.
Okay, that is a fail. That is, I think, that is a pass, and I will roll for Bemi if he's not here yet. Dex saving. Yeah, he passes. So, out of those, only Balthazar is engulfed in like neon dayglow purple fire, and he steps here, and that is his turn. It's this guy's turn. He's going to continue rushing up the stairs to get up to this floor. And yeah, you know what? I'll just move here. Then he's going to start whacking Ludger. Well, yeah, Ludger first, just because Ludger's like potentially blocking the doorway with advantage because of flanking. 1, 2. Did he already? Yeah, for. Oh, nice. Okay, these guys are getting some. That's still not great damage for a crit, but so crit on the first one, 10 bludgeoning damage, and I need a con saving throw from you, Ludger.
The pain.
Ludger. Okay. Oh, hey.
Fucking
Okay.
really?
You are paralyzed until the end of this guy's next turn. Okay, all right. I mean, that's worth the 1 charge. And then he just whacks you again for another 9 bludgeoning as you feel your limbs seize up. And Purser, meanwhile, down on the ground level. Purser,
Yes.
I need a wisdom saving throw as the fire seems to grab at you.
23.
Yeah, that's the pass. Let me. I think it's just half damage. Boy, it tells you how long since I've played fucking cleric. Failed save.
Is this a spell effect that I
Creature.
recognize?
Spirit Guardians. It's
Okay.
yeah. Successful. Yeah,
So
half
yeah,
as much
half
damage. Okay, so you take 6. Yeah, I would say necrotic. It's an apocalypse cult. Yeah. I would say you take 6 necrotic damage.
Okie dokie.
And yeah, now what would you like to do? This area is difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm. Am I able to climb up this like mound?
It's double speed to get up it, but yeah, no checks needed.
Well,
The stairs are easy to just go up, but yeah.
Okay. What I will do instead, I will. Oh, I have to make a con save. 1 moment. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're
I'll
fine.
step back out of the like ring of fire.
Mm-hmm.
That may provoke attacks of opportunity. That's up to
Yeah.
you.
And they will make it. Because what else are they gonna do? All right. Take
Hi,
that.
Freya.
10. He doesn't
That
hit.
misses.
Darn.
And
Yeah.
then I will cast Green Flame Blade and attack the one here next to me.
Okay.
And it's a 25 to hit
That is.
for
Uh,
a lot of damage.
19. He's still up.
And the
Okay.
fire arcs from him to the guy next to him, dealing 7 fire damage.
Okay. Cool. He's very bloodied here, and this guy is merely hurt.
And,
Oh wait, is this all fire damage? Or no, only 8 of it is fire damage. Okay, that is relevant.
correct.
Okay. Add some hit points back on there. And that's 3 fire damage. Or no, yeah, it's all fire damage. 7. Okay, so I'll just take that off then. Okay.
And then I'll just hold my ground here. I can fight 1v3, no problem. Don't need any help, guys.
I got this. I got this. Cool. Balthazar.
I'll
you
move
just-
to
yeah.
flank, I guess,
That is fair.
and
chain.
try to kill this guy.
Cool. 17 hits, 19 hits. Okay.
That'll be 15 bludgeoning.
All right. Oh, okay. He's still up.
Of course
How
he
about
is.
how about 16 damage? How about I add extra damage? Is he dead? Is he dead now?
How are you adding it?
I'm just saying hypothetically, if I were to have 1 extra damage
If you were to
somehow,
hypothetically deal 1 extra damage, he might not be alive anymore. Okay. This is all
let's see.
hypothetical.
Do I got anything? Nope.
And of harm.
I think he's pretty low on key points.
I'm out of key. I used up a good
Yeah.
chunk in my first fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, stuck in a short rest, and I'm back to normal.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I get the
Just
feeling
rest for an
that's not
hour
gonna
on
be
top of the
possible.
tower. No problem. Cool. Is there anything else you want to do, Balthazar, before I jump past you?
That's really it.
Okay. This guy is gonna go here, because Ludger is paralyzed, so he can actually hit him. He's gonna do that. One short sword attack. Take that. Oh, wow, that's critting. Not even critting. Okay.
The auto crits anyway.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying even auto crit. Like I'm looking at the damage for an auto crit. I'm like, God, you suck. Okay. So with an auto crit, you take 9 damage. It's on you. And yeah, pick. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna come up there and do some shooting.
Okay. Flutter.
And oh, Purser's down there by himself.
Yes.
Instead of going up, she's going to, I don't know. I think she can hear him fighting and scuffling in front.
Yeah.
'Cause if she came,
Realistically, it's up to you.
yeah, I think she's going to come around the side, and she'll still stay up on like second story.
Like over here. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
Or over here relatively. Okay.
because she was over there. Yeah, because I think she came out of that window.
Yep. So you just flutter
And
around that way instead of going up any further. Okay.
Yep, and
And
she
how high up are you,
will-
just so I know for future stuff? It's not relevant yet.
second
but-
story.
Okay, so like 20 feet up from
Yeah.
this mound, about 30 feet up from ground level. Gotcha.
Yep. And then she will shoot at this guy's on fire.
He's not on fire. He's just very badly hurt.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Much with a lot of Purser's fights. There's a lot of fire going around.
Interestingly enough, some of it's not from him this time. Okay, how do you want to do it? Because he was at 6.
The traditional pick special right through
Just
the.
the
Yep.
head. Okay.
We're
yeah,
just putting him down.
There's
It
a
is the mercy
crunch
way to kill.
as his body slumps to the ground, twitching.
And Purser just smirks at the next guy like that was the plan the whole time.
I don't remember, since it's been a few times and we haven't rested, if how many whales of the grave I have left, but I will save it and figure it out later.
I know you've used 1. I don't know beyond that. Because I remember you used 1 during the
Yep, I know I used at least 1.
assassination thing. I only remember 1. I'm willing to believe only 1. But yeah,
That sounds right, but I am checking the chat archive.
thank you.
If she's got one, she would toss it on this guy.
Yeah. You know what? Right now we'll say you have 1, so go ahead and roll for it. We'll retcon if need be. Cool. And that's psychic damage, so it doesn't get reduced in any way. And yeah, anything else pick?
I'm just gonna cling to the side of this building.
Okay, fair enough. And
And we're
it
good.
is this guy's turn. Let's
The
see.
chat archive doesn't go back that far.
It's fine. This guy is not really willing. Like, he knows not in case there's some type of area effect thing happens. They're drow. They know about it. He is going to go up here and instead of doing his usual thing, he is going to cast Fairy Fire on Bemi. Actually, I guess it would affect all of his allies too. Let me see the details for that. He might not do that.
Right, yeah.
Fairy Fire, 20-foot cube within range. Any creature in the area. Yeah, he's not gonna do. He does not need to make it easier for you guys to hit his allies. You know what? He may go up and poke his head up. Balthazar, you're wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't know what you are exactly. And do half elves sleep? Out of curiosity.
I believe so.
They do.
I think we do have
Okay.
resistive. I think we do have resistive sleep shit though.
I don't know.
Oh, magic can't put you to sleep.
Okay. He doesn't. He literally doesn't know that though. He's gonna kind of roll the dice. He can't tell what you are. He's gonna cast sleep. Same thing he does on typical raids when they're catching, slaves. So he's gonna roll sleep, and it wouldn't have helped anyways. But
I'll pretend to slump over like I'm about to pass out and to just stand right back up.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Then he goes back down the stairs. All right, and yeah, it's this guy's turn. Gonna run up. He's gonna stay in the comfort of the holy flames. He's gonna attack you, Purser. You know what? While instead of that, he is going to scorching ray it. This is an 8 once a day thing. 15 to hit. I don't think that hits. $17 and a crit. One crit failure. So 1 sec here. Yeah, none of them beat a 20, so they don't hit Purser. A 16 on the crit fail for a spell. This will be spicy. Okay, that's weapon attacks. Spell. Here we go. Spell fumble. 16. Okay. Okay. Well, this is why he's not a dedicated caster. He fires 3 bolts of flame at you, Purser. And the last one,
Scorching ray?
Scorching Ray is an innate racial thing. Yeah. And The
Good luck with that, buddy.
well, here's the problem. The last one got a nat 1, and according to the crit fail table, he fires off with a little too much force. And literally, like, the force of it knocks himself. Like, he think all the videos of like 12-year-olds firing shotguns from America.
Just gets knocked on his
He
ass.
just knocks himself on his ass, and he is now prone. And yeah, now it's the priest's turn. And 15, 25. Shaking his head as he steps over the fallen form of his of the poor wayward soul. He's going to start attacking you, Purser, with stuff. Oh, okay. Bonus action. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Uh-oh.
A lot of concentration spells I can knock him out of now.
Come on, do the thing. Why is it not? No? You don't want to work for me? Okay. No, you're not. Oh, great. Awesome. Okay, so I'll just go to Toasty. I'll pull from this. There we go. His spiritual weapon takes the shape of a mote of angry fire. There we go. And then it is going to attack, and then he's going to swing at you with his mace.
Okie dokie.
Spiritual weapon. That. Let me reduce the number of spell slots because he's cast some stuff. Okay. Yes, level 2. Ooh, 24 to hit.
24 would ordinarily hit. But
But
actually, look, I might not have any uses left. Nope, I do. I will cast Shield.
okay, yeah, as the force of his fire can't hold up to the silver flame counterfire.
Yeah, my Shield of Flame moves to block the little fireball, and my actual shield moves to block the guy. And the smirk never leaves my face.
all the more reason to beat you to death. Yeah, so he's going to try and hit you with the mace, which a 17 does not hit. So, yeah.
My AC
Okay.
is 25 right now.
Yeah. All right, so Bemi, in front of you is Ludger. Ludger went rigid and like fell over, very mannequin-esque, and is on the ground, not moving, as a couple people are stabbing at him. What do you want to do?
Guy right in front of me, and I think I'm gonna try to hit him with
Okay.
the weapon I had already drawn.
Okay. Cool.
So, yow, yow. Oh my good lord.
You don't want to move here first. I would give you advantage if you moved here.
How would he have advantage if he's gone rigid and fallen down on the ground?
They're focusing on stabbing him to death. He's still up. He's still a threat technically.
All right.
I mean, he's incapacitated. That would stop pack tactics.
Thank you much.
Oh, okay.
That's
All
what I
right,
was
yeah.
thinking. So,
Okay, yeah, then never mind. Move where you want, sorry. Yeah. So those do not hit.
I'm working on a slash R1 D100. 2.
Okay, open attack 2. Okay, there's nobody, he doesn't have any allies within range. They can't make a free attack against you. So, yep, it's just a miss.
Well, I guess I'm kind of lucky.
Anything else?
I don't think there's anything else that I can do.
Hunter's Mark?
I've already got one on.
Yeah, this guy already has it.
Let's see here. Yep, nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Okay. It is this guy's turn, but he's dead. Ludger, give me
I
a
am.
con save.
I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, I know, but the effect ends if like it only lasts 1 round. So just give me a con save to see if it ends at the end of your round or at the end of his.
16.
Okay, you pass. DC is 11, so you are up, and yeah, you have your turn. It doesn't trigger at the end of your turn; it triggers at the beginning. So it's not meant to be a great weapon. It's one of those like only works once in a blue moon type things.
Yeah, but considering that hit saw me go from like 46 to 18, it's hard for me to go, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
I know, I
Um,
know, but I'm just saying that's the balance element is it's supposed to be easy, and it can only do it once a day.
I'm going to try to kill this fucker.
Okay. Okay, yeah,
26.
that hits. How do you want to do it? He was at 1.
While he's like squaring off, go kill him. I am then going to. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity to move here.
Okay, yeah, he'll
Uh, and
sword. I don't think 17 hits.
it does not.
Okay.
At which point I'm going to shoot the next guy, which is not flanking because it's ranged, but 22,
That hits.
7, and then I'm going
Okay.
to bayonet him, and this has advantage.
Yep.
21,
That does also
and
hits. Minus another 7. Okay. He is injured. Okay, cool. Anything else?
I end my turn.
Okay. This guy's dead. This guy's turn. Yeah, he knows he has allies below. He's going to disengage, run down the stairs, and basically try and tag out his friend there. Okay. Cursor, it is your turn.
Okay. I'll make another wisdom saving throw against the spirit guardians.
Yes.
21.
Okay. Let me roll. Spirit guardian. I take 5 necrotic.
That already halved.
Yeah, that's how.
Okay. So, I think we need to, I'll take the dash action, and I'm going to start moving out of the spirit guardians.
Okay.
And I'm going to be provoking attacks of opportunity from both of them as I run to the door, which I think is it open?
It's open.
Still, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's open. Yeah.
So
So like
run
the
up.
soldiers would have remembered to close it. The priest just came here because like he's helping the city. He's not that militant in mind. Although he's been on campaigns before, but he's not trained like that. All right.
If it wasn't, I have plans for that too. Plans
So
within plans.
6 to hit you with the mace does not. 23 to hit you with the short sword from the conscript. I don't know if that hits you still.
23 does hit.
All right, 8 piercing. Take that.
8, you said?
Wait a minute. Fuck. It's at disadvantage because he's prone. God damn it. All right, never mind. It's 11 to hit. Fuck. All right, yeah, there's
Nice.
disregard. He knocked himself over.
And I'm just going to hold the doorway.
Safest place to be in a doorway. Okay. Cool. Balthazar, what'd you like to do?
Kill.
Okay. Okay.
This guy's kind of on his own though. I'm just gonna fucking punch him. Roll like a net 2 or something. Who knows?
That's not too. But the 12s do not quite make it through. He's just holding his shield up against your flurry of blows. He's stepping back a little bit from the force of it, but it is not impacting him.
That is my action.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He is going to take an attack of opportunity to go over here and try and stand on the trapdoor so it can't be thrown shut. Balthazar, if you want to attack him, you are free to do so. Balthazar, did you want to do an attack of opportunity? Other Sam, you with us, bud? Hello? Hello?
I don't believe he's here.
Oh. Okay, we'll retcon that if need be. Okay, so he's going to do that, and then he's just going to short sword towards Bemmy. 15 to hit.
If it meets, it beats.
4 piercing. And
Okey
yeah,
doke.
what would you like to do? Pick, you with us?
Yep.
Okay. What would
Sorry,
you like
my
to
mic was up.
do? Oh, you're good.
Okay. Every time I cough, I'm like, put the mic up.
Yeah.
Since we have stayed in the same spot, I'm going to take that and I'm going to be perched on the side. We're going to use steady aim. We're going to shoot at Mr. Priest guy.
Okay. That hits. All right. Take that off. 14. Okay. Have him do hit con save. He passed that one. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. What is it?
Okay. It is this guy's turn. The other one is the one who ran past him. He's going to try and come back up here. And yeah, he's gonna he's gonna swing at Ludger because that's just the first person in front of him. 2. 16 and 14. I don't think that hits.
Both of those miss.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He's going to get up. And then 5, 10, 15. He's going to dash to get over here. Yeah, now this time he'll win, Purser. You'll see. And it's this guy's turn. 30. And bonus action is going to have. And pick your. Oh no, wait! It needed. It can't quite reach you, but the spiritual weapon is floating up towards you menacingly. And
Oh, goodness.
yeah, he'll dash to get here. Okay. Bemmy, top of the order.
Oh, right. The guy with the hunter's mark, I'm gonna give him a little
You got this
swing a
one, champ.
lang.
You got this one, champ.
You may want to move here first.
Oh yeah. Yep, because Ludger is up.
Flanking Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Hey, spicy.
Okay, and I will swing a lang again. Alright, so that's one hit.
Okay. Yeah, definitely a hit.
13 points of damage.
Okay, spicy, spicy. He's looking pretty badly hurt.
Good. So am I.
Okay.
I just realized something. These towers are controlled by fire elementals, right?
Controlled by actually magnetic elementals. Yep.
Oh,
But I will say, you like looking around, you do see faintly glowing sigils in giant on each one of these round iron balls. With
I couldn't.
you're not sure
I
what all of
couldn't-
it means, but some of it means fire.
Why couldn't you say fire elemental, Sam? We could have had a bunch of cinder rats controlling this tower.
There may be some fire things in the iron balls, perhaps. Just saying.
There's cinder rats in the balls. Are you saying? Is
They're
that what you're
not
saying?
cinder rats. I'm sorry to say.
Like, let go of the cigarettes, man. That
No.
we
It's not
that
coming
was
back.
that was lightning in the bottle. That it was lightning in the bottle, man. Just smile that it happened.
No,
Don't
I have a
cry that
Skaven.
gone.
I have a Skaven arm in real life. I'll never forget him.
So sorry I interrupted Benny. Anything else?
No, I think that's all I can really do.
Ludger, what would you like to
Okay,
do?
I'm gonna start off by bayoneting this guy with my bonus action.
Okay, Shishaw.
Uh, that 12
does
is a
not
miss.
hit. Yeah.
Then I go to shoot him.
The crit does hit though. Or no, wait, I
It's
forget.
not a
It's
crit.
ranged. Yeah, my bad. Still, 20 does hit. That's just not a crit.
12.
How do you want to do it? Oh wait, you said 12?
Allow,
What's the 3 not coming from? Oh, that's from the crit. Oh
yeah,
shit. Okay. He's still up. Okay.
of course he is.
20 hits.
Now he's fucking not.
Yeah, he was at 1. I don't probably don't need to say that. He was at
Swear to
13.
God.
That's why I was like, oh, 12 plus. Oh wait. Yeah. So he goes down. How do you want to do it?
Just standard affair.
Okay. You just pop him twice. Okay. Cool. And yeah, the body falls to the ground. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. This guy. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna go over here. He would go to here, grab the horn, go over here, and start signaling from the window. There we go. He can say he's doing stuff. Okay. Purser, what would you like to do?
Okay.
Besides make me a wisdom save.
Yeah. 10.
Aha! See damage. Roll. 14 necrotic.
Ouch.
And yeah, what would you like to do?
Can I close the door?
Yeah. Yeah, like you'll take an attack of opportunity stepping back, but yeah, you could definitely close the door.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Okay. All on the dice. I don't think an 11 hits.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so you step back and slam the door shut.
And
It
is there
has a
like a
lot of
bar or
latches and
something?
oh yeah, this is made to be defended from the inside, so
Yeah. I'm just gonna start securing it.
okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna pop the cork on a bottle of healing and drink that while I'm just like chunking like I can talk today.
You can.
Hello, I'm Dan.
Hi.
Rebooting. Yeah, just gonna drink the potion of healing while I'm doing the latches.
Okay, I don't think spiritual. They float around you a distance.
I don't think it spreads around corners or through walls.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't say it does. No, it does not. Okay, I just want to double check.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So you are free from that horrible, that bad flame. Like, who'd have thought fire could be bad? That's some bullshit.
I was hoping it was a Radiant Spirit
It's
Guardians. I would have been much happier.
it's evil heretical fire.
I was tempted, like for flavor, I wanted to make it radiant, but I'm like, this is an apocalypse cult. I am sorry, that is not good aligned. Cool. All right, Balthazar, what would you like to do there, Brendo?
I like to kill this man.
Okay,
No flanking this time, so who knows? 20 and a 9.
20 hits.
9 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And my way is blocked, so I'm kind of stuck in this corner until he dies.
Okay, take that off. He didn't like that you hit him that hard, but he is still there because he was fresh. And yeah, this guy's turn. He's dead. Pick what would you like to do. Seems like you can see through the arrow slit vaguely. Like, well, you didn't see it, but you heard a door slam. So hopefully Purser's in there. You could just ask him, I guess.
I think she will. She will contact and be like, should I keep fighting them? Are you inside?
I'm inside behind the door. Get to the roof and help the others.
Okay. She's gonna zip up. Or I guess I should go straight up because I don't want to use movement. I think I can make it in one go if I don't go sideways.
Rogue stuff, yeah. You're already, I think, like, you're already about
I'm 20 feet up.
10. Oh, yeah, then, yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely make it. It's like 15 max to get up there. Yeah. So you're up on 3rd level now. Looking at a lot of
Okay.
bodies, and your friends are looking very badly hurt, and there's a drow man here who doesn't look that hurt.
Okay, we're going to give him. Can't remember what the whirlwood arrows do.
Random damage effects are kind of chaos.
And they look pretty hurt.
Yeah, your friends look pretty hurt. The
Yeah.
drow doesn't look that bad yet.
Okay, we will grab one of those whirlwood arrows and thunk him with it.
Let me
Or attempt
scroll
to.
up to see here. Whirlwood arrows. Further up. Okay, here we go. I could have sworn I sent this to you at one point.
I added them to my sheet. It just didn't have the effect.
That's fine. Feel like it's 1d6 random damage type. Why is it not in the fucking chat? I know I sent it to you.
Oh.
History. Here we go. Okay, sorry. Wood arrows. Roll a d6. There we go. Well, if it hits, let me see if it hits. Yeah, that
It did.
definitely hit.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
a 3. Yeah, that hit. 3. So that is an additional fire damage. Oh well.
Of course
So
it is.
I'm sorry. It just like no matter which direction I count from, that's fire. Roll 1d8 for the additional damage. Okay, so additional 3. Not bad. So here, take that off him. Make bigger his departure programming. Okay, yeah, he's below half. Okay. So cool. Yeah, you shoot him and it hurts, and as the arrow glows red hot before it just explodes. Not enough. It's not like exploding ammo, but it definitely it glows red hot before it kind of shatters apart. which he doesn't
Yeah.
like.
Good.
And anything else?
She's gonna just drop just under the edge, so he doesn't
Flutter down a little.
turn around and thwump her.
Okay.
And that's all.
Fair enough. And it is his turn. Disengage. He's gonna go below because his life has value, not like those conscripts. It's gonna go down to here. And yeah, he's gonna try and get the other guy to swap out with him because he's hurt more. And yeah, that's it for him. This guy's turn. He's he would know better than to try and like they can't get the door open via that. So he's dash and 30. One that pick opened and he's gonna try and climb in. Get in 15, 50. Yeah, that's exactly 60. Okay. It's this guy's turn. Let's see if he has a thing. What's that do? Priest can see. Darn, he can't see you. Oh, you know what? He knows he can do it if he gets 5. 25. Wait, 5, 10. Oh, he has to dash to get here. Okay, but he's peering in malevolently at you, Purser. His, I know his spirit guardians isn't getting at you, but he just wanted to make sure he could see you. All right, Bemmy, what would you like to do? There's currently no one on the rooftop with you here, although you hear yells of "You get up there!" Down below.
I'm going to put my kukri back into its sheath,
Cool.
and I will knock an arrow and prep an action for when someone comes up there. And I'll be like, look, I think we got to take care of the sigils now. I'm tired of being here. Can we get moving?
Cool. Ludger, what would you like to do?
Hoodger's going to move here and see if he can see the priest.
Yeah, I would say peering down, like you're out a little bit. You kind of have to lean over, but yeah, you can see down there and see him.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him twice.
Okay.
Because fuck that guy.
Yep, that's fair.
I trust that Bemmy has the murder hole covered. So boom. Boom.
Yeah, both of those
Boom.
hit pretty comfortably.
Boom. 14.
Okay, he did not expect to get shot from above.
And I'm going to use my bonus action, the second wind. One moment.
On saves.
Where's it? Okay, 1d10 plus fighter level. 9.
Oh wow. Okay. With a really fucking terrible roll, he actually fails. Okay, yeah, with the added damage. That was on the first one, right? For the shot, right? For your +4.
That's his that's a second wind.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry.
my second
Okay.
one.
Yeah, then never mind. Okay, so he passed both then. Okay. Yeah, so he's able to keep the spell up, but he does take the damage and doesn't like it. And cool. Anything else?
Nope.
Cool. All right. Go to this guy. And he'd rather not, but he's just gonna gruffly hand that over and he's gonna come up to continue the good fight.
Ooh.
And gets shot in the face. I know there's a weird action there. Okay. Second one does not hit. But first
So 9. That's it. That's all I got.
9. Okay. Okay. Bloody now. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go up and he's gonna try and hit Balthazar. Which, oh wait a minute, Balthazar, you're no longer lit up. You guys killed the person who was casting that. And warrior. 1, 2. Oh. All right, 1 sec. Let me roll a d100. All right. Nat 1 and an 8. All right. 40. It's 48. Get me. 48. Disadvantage on. Okay, so misses an attack and gazes upon the chaos of this battle. His confidence falters. Disadvantage on his next attack roll against any target. Wow, that sucks. Okay, and yeah, he's just not liking being back up here. It sucked. That's why he went down there to do other things. All right, it is Purser's turn. Wait a minute. Why are there 2 of him? No, they're not. Okay, sorry.
What?
Purser, go ahead.
So, is the door up to the second floor blocked, or can I walk up?
I don't think they blocked it behind them when they went up because clearly the problem was coming from above.
Clearly.
So, yeah.
They didn't expect me. So I'll just back my way up the stairs, and I see a guy standing there. And I look at him, and he looks at me.
Yeah,
Looked him.
there's some electricity in the air. Yeah.
And fire. As I cast Green Flame Blade.
You reach out to stab him in the back. Nat 1, you gently caress his shoulders.
The 19 to hit.
The love story begins.
Yeah, 19 hits.
So yeah, that's 7 piercing and 4 fire.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
okay. He's still up, but he doesn't like you. He's gonna try and hurt you.
Not many people do. Let's see.
That's not fair. Some people like Purser. Can't
No,
think of
I
any
guess
at the
I'll
moment. But
move over here.
right.
Pick likes Purser, but I don't know if she counts as people.
Yeah, come on. You've been spending too much time among the drow. It definitely counts as a people. All right.
A person's a
yeah.
person, no matter how small.
If it's a playable race, it's a person, as far as I'm concerned. Balthazar, what would you like to do?
Oh well. I have to kill this guy in front of me.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
Will I? Probably not.
20 hits.
Oh wow.
25 also hits. There you go.
It'd be 13.
Okay. You're whittling him down. He is very badly hurt. Okay. Anything else?
Don't have much else I can do without key.
Okay. What would you like to do?
We're gonna play peekaboo again. We're gonna use a normal arrow.
Okay.
And pop back up and
Go. 16 narrowly misses.
okay.
It goes
That
over his
is
head.
the excitement. Do I see this guy down here below me?
Sorry, could you ping? That guy's on the other side of the tower. Like you're here.
Okay.
He is here.
Okay.
So probably not.
Nope. We're good.
Anything else? Cool. All right, it is this guy's turn. Purser, like he thought he had this handled. He came down here, and now you're like causing problems. What will he do?
He doesn't know that I'm invincible.
He doesn't, although you are engulfed in like weird silver foreign flame. But that's clearly probably done by his ally below. You know, that's to help him. All right,
Flames are flames, right?
Yeah. He's gonna try and beat on you with his claw. Oh, okay. All right. 23 to hit first.
23 hits.
Okay, 12 bludgeoning. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
And
Just
then,
be happy you didn't crit. Yeah.
And my shield of faith drops.
and then a 9 to hit.
A 9 misses.
Okay. That weird Sparky nightclub. Yeah, that's solid. There's some oomph to that. It's this guy's
Just
turn.
cracks me across the head, and I like stumble and lose
Ugh.
control of the spell.
Yeah. The weapon is probably not designed to kill typically. All right. He's going to dash to get up here. You thought you'd escaped this guy. Thankfully, Pick left that window open when she climbed up. He's gonna run over here. And yeah, this guy. What his duties as a priest tell him to do? Yeah, you know what? He is going to go and get reinforcements.
Yeah. Climbing through a window's undignified.
Well, yeah, and it's he more people need to know where the problem is, so he's gonna go get reinforcements, hopefully from the temple. Yeah.
Just to ask now,
Yeah.
if I were to move to the other side, would I still be able to see him and attempt to shoot his ass?
You could actually see him running away. Like, yeah, you could like you could see him easier if you were to move like here, but you could see
Yeah.
him from where you are now. Just it's a narrow. It's hard to. But yeah, if you move over here, you could see him as he runs down the street. Cool. Bemi, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shoot this guy. Pew! Oh my god.
This fucking session, man.
I've rolled
Okay.
so many ones.
I know. If it helps, they're rolling a fair number of ones too.
We gotta take over another tower with these fucking rolls?
That's
Man, just
entirely
fucking
up
blow
to
up
you.
a town, I'm done.
This was the last mandatory tower that we had to take down.
All
Man,
right, so
fuck the other tower.
you lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to enemies. Your enemies have advantage on their first attack roll against you next round. Which, oh, wait a minute. I just realized, I don't know when it happened, but I think this guy crit failed and opened himself. But I think someone having an attack advantage against him. I think Balthazar used it. Sorry, I was just like, I just realized someone
Oh.
was supposed to have advantage. I just forgot. But it would have been your first attack, which was the 20. So, anyways, yeah. So with a 9, if someone was to attack you, they have advantage on the first attack. But anything else you like to do, Benny? I think you can do attack more if you want.
Yes, I can. All right.
Okay, that hits. Very much hits. Okay. He's looking like he's barely clinging to life at this point.
You don't say.
He's not at 1, but he's
Oh, that
facing a
means he's at
raise.
2. All right. I guess 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get here. Are there just for my own edification before I end my turn, is there anything I can do with this cannon? Can I move it? Can I fire it? Can I
Yeah, so it takes an action to
Yep.
aim it,
I think-
to an action to fire, and an action to load. But there's ammunition there. You can see, you're not sure how, but there's probably like the aiming it probably has something to do with the numbers and little dial on the side, and maybe all these like telescopes perched on the side of the thing, and yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, with that, I will end my turn.
Okay, Ludger, what would you like to do?
Udyr's going to move over here and do his bonus action. Actually, my bad. He would move here to do his bonus action with
Gotcha.
advantage.
That hits.
17.
Oh, so just 17 to hit. Okay, that doesn't hit.
Yeah. Okay. I don't care about attacks of opportunity. I will then run and shoot at the priest.
Okay, he's going to make one attack as you run away. 15 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That is a miss.
Okay, so yeah, you can fire at the priest if you like. That definitely hits. That definitely hits. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm going to use a superiority die to do my last superiority die for distracting strike. So the next shot against him has advantage, while I yell for Bemmy to take him down.
Okay.
And Bemmy roll about 8-sider.
His aura
5.
drops. 5
So
more damage?
25. Yeah.
Okay.
25 total.
Okay.
She bloodied.
Yes, very much so. I forgot to turn it on last one. My bad. Very much bloodied.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I end my turn.
Okay. It's this guy's turn. He hears a scuffle from below. There's issues there. Yeah, you know what? 5, 10. How can he? Oh, okay. He can do it with that. All right. He moves over here. His net isn't going to do him any good, but oh no, wait, they're too heavy for that shit. I was gonna say he was gonna try and, you know what? It's worth it. Gonna risk an attack of opportunity and go over here and try and pick up one of these balls. Ah, all right.
Good
How
thing
do
I
you
roll
want to
like
do it?
shit.
He was at 5.
Right as he tries to fucking blow up his tower, I just catch him with a right hook and probably just snap his neck somehow.
Yeah, there's a crack as like the head should not twist that way, and yeah, he just goes prone as he was starting to lift up one of these iron balls. And yeah,
A good question. How high up is the third floor in the tower down?
30 feet down to this light, and about 40 feet down to like actual ground level. It's on kind of a mound.
40. I mean, I'm still in my range increments for my darts.
So, you guys dead. Let me take him out of the order. Purser, what would you like to do?
Okay. First, I will recast Shield of Faith,
Okay.
and then I will cast Green Flame Blade
Okay.
and attack the We'll attack the guy on the left here.
Okay.
With a critical miss.
Okay. So roll me 100. Okay. Roll fit.
Two.
Okay. 2. Okay.
You
Okay.
know, for all these D100s, and we have it rolled under a hunt 10.
1 sec. Rerolls. Okay. Okay. So there's a popping sound as somehow like your green flame, as you go to like wheel the blade back, pull it back, the fire seems to dissipate and then is pulled into what seems like a hole into the air next to you. And there's a loud popping sound as something appears. Sec. And that would say
Pit Lord.
as a hostile raven appears there. And it will. Let me see. Okay, it goes on. Okay, it has its own initiative. All right, one sec. A raven appears next to you and seems hostile. What
What?
do you do? So you accidentally summon this raven, and it doesn't like you.
What?
Magic. It's weird.
And anything else?
Well, that was the whole plan, I guess. I meant to do that. Go ahead, Raven.
Raven is going to attack you with its beak. 7 to hit.
7 misses.
Okay, so there's just anger. Like all of a sudden, from below Balthazar, you hear angry cawing, and like wings beating the air viciously. And yeah, Balthazar, what'd you like to do?
Do a 20 feet to move up. Now I could do the funny thing. I take less fall damage. How far is two-story drop?
It's 1 die 10 for every 10 feet.
So
I would allow you to reduce that somewhat if you like
I-
body surf and have like ride Ludger down or something. Like,
I mean, I got just a
I-
flat bonus.
I don't know
from
if he'd
fall
take you up on that option though. I think that might kill
I do
Ludger
have
or Bemi.
I have ways of just saying no to fall damage.
That's true.
5 times your monk level, so I could take 25. I can reduce 25 of that damage.
Okay.
Do you have a custom fall damage value? Because it's 1d6 by default.
Oh, am I sorry? I'm sorry. It's supposed to be. What did I say? It's supposed to be 1 die 6. Yeah, 1 die 6 for every 10 feet. Or
Well, I'm gonna do a funny. Goodbye.
okay, so you're just gonna throw yourself
Yep.
off the tower to go after
Yep.
him? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So 30 feet down. 3 die 6.
I use my reaction to basically just say no.
Right, I get it. It's 12 damage is what you have taken, reduced down to nothing. But yeah, you land.
All right, so
gracefully.
that's 20 feet. Is he actually there? Is he off screen?
He's like 10 feet further off screen, but yeah.
Ah, you fuck.
I was originally put him off screen, but then Ludger was like, I still want to target, so I just left him on.
I'll move. I guess I'll stay here to symbolize, so I'm 10 feet away.
Okay.
And shit, I don't have any key, so I'm gonna throw 2 darts at him. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's a 21 hit.
21 hits.
Well, the 24 hits because he's
Oh, you said for
taking
you.
the.
You said for you though, not for me.
Yeah. No, it's for the first person who attacks him.
Oh,
Yep. But
I have
24
faith.
hits. Yep.
I have faith in both
I
of
was
you.
not expecting for you to literally throw yourself off a fucking building. So
I don't take fall damage, so I might as well.
Alright.
And I can. Don't
Okay.
worry, I can close that gap. I can definitely outpace him.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
7
and-
piercing on him.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't like that. He turns around with a snarl and is ready to fight to the death.
Good, he's going to. That's my turn.
Okay.
he is not used to losing. Don't worry. We're going to help him learn.
Pick, what would you like to do?
We're gonna go.
Mercer might need some help. If anybody wants to.
Yeah, I want to
It's
get in
3
there.
on 1 right now in there.
I
I'm gonna use
didn't
reverse
wanna
arrow
say
slit.
anything. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, me and Bemmy will like, like the last of a Mohican snipe this guy as he's running away. Like, Bemmy's, Balthazar's going to run down and help Purser. He'll be okay. Just
Yeah.
sprints off the end of the edge of the building.
I proceed to dive off the fucking side of the tower.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Sorry,
best
Pick.
part
Go
is the
ahead.
door is still
It's okay.
locked from the outside.
Yeah.
I just use their arrow slits in reverse.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for that guy.
It's hard to do if you're not standing right there, but I feel like given that you're literally poking your little moth head in, I think you can manage it.
Maybe not.
Okay. It's you 100.
God
We
damn
have
it.
inspirations, please.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, sure.
For the sake of not dying.
At 18 hits, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, I can't claim any of this. This is just
It's
the
just
dice.
the dice. Yeah, it's this
Uh,
guy.
Yeah, he is very, very badly hurt, but still up.
Son of a bitch.
Um,
Do rogues ever get a second attack?
I
Nope.
don't think
They do not.
Yeah, the dice for your sneak attack just go up. It's one
Okay.
of those things. Yeah.
The key is figuring out how to maximize the number of reaction attacks you get to use.
Because that's the loophole. Sneak attack can work with reactions, so which is weird, but not bad. Anything else?
I think that's it.
It's this guy's turn. Purser, he's got
For
advantage.
fuck's sake.
He's got
Yep.
this. He's got this. He knows he does. He's confident. You've made a fool of him before, but he's going to crit and wow. Okay. 8 piercing as he stabs you.
Okay. Purser is down.
Yeah.
damn
You guys hear from below a in Elvish just a cheer as this guy finally gets the horrible heretic man, and yeah, it feels. And yeah, then he's going to charge up the stairs to continue his. He's going to get promoted. He's confident of it at this point. He's going to run over here. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yep. Okay, this guy. Yeah, he hasn't seen you guys do any healing magic yet, so probably not a concern. You know what? He's not really eager to go up there. He's badly hurt. He's going to take the time. He grabs his net and ties up Purser via the net that they're all equipped with, but didn't bother to use before now because it's kind of shit. And then he's going to kind of shoo the raven away, which seems very intent on attacking you still, Purser. But it is not having it. So he's just going to continue to try and shoo it away because you're a valuable prisoner of war and he doesn't
This
want
is
you
gonna be how Purser dies, just pecked to death by a bird.
Maybe
drow is
maybe the bird fights him.
the drow, yeah, the drow is trying to shoo it off. He hasn't quite aggravated
Maybe he's
yet,
making
but...
it mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this guy's turn. You know what? You're within 30 feet. You're getting in the way of the flame. It's going to activate Fire of Promise. I need you to make a con saving throw as just flames erupt from this guy. 3. Let me roll damage.
Me, a con save.
Oh, that's terrible.
So I make a con save, you said?
Yes, you do. Or not.
I like
Okay,
inspiration,
alright.
please. Someone, please.
We've used it all.
Yeah, I don't have any.
There's gotta be one left.
I have
We're past-
one, but you
we're
know
past the
what?
half- we're past the
It
halfway
sucks-
point.
You know, I have one, but it sucks to suck.
You are correct.
Oh, karma is sweet.
So, okay, if it makes you feel
Nope.
better, he rolled
Aren't we at the halfway
terrible
point? Don't we get another one?
no, he rolled terrible on damage. You take 5 fire damage. It's
Oh.
no wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. It take 8 fire damage. Okay, because it's 2 die 10 plus 3. Yeah, fucking rolls. And that's his big recharge thing. Okay, this is action. And you're not blinded or anything, so that didn't work nearly as dramatically as he'd hoped it would be, or as he hoped it would. Bonus action, recast spiritual weapon next to you. he's just gonna run over here to get behind the gazebo. And yeah, that feels good for him. Femi.
I immediately jump off the tower. No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
No, baby, you're not a bug.
No, don't do
let's-
it. Yes.
Yeah, he's got cover. I don't think I can really see him.
Both cover and
So
concealment.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Balthazar.
Yeah, what?
Just kidding. This guy here probably who's charging at
Oh
you.
no, yeah.
A
this
lot
guy,
of
yeah.
bravery. He seems really confident in himself right now. Oh, that hits.
First
It
one
doesn't.
hits.
Yeah, ow. Yeah, that hit him. That slows his stride a little bit as he's running towards you, sword
You
out.
know, I'm using my last bow charge for the day. DC
Fair.
13 charisma.
Okay, fair enough. Charisma. He's on top of the world right now. He's done really well trying to ruin his day. Charisma. He failed. So, I believe just put the effects up for me. It's a lot of stuff. I think there's a lot of things.
Yeah,
Uh,
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, 3 charges. Charge. Charisma saving. Next turn, movement speeds are reduced to 10 feet, and the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. If the creature fails the saving throw by 5 or more, additionally falls prone. Which he got. He didn't fail it by 5 or more, so that's good. All right. So that hurt. Let me take that off. But his movement is severely reduced, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay. Anything else, maybe?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
Ludger.
Okay, so this cleric, yeah, the semi-priest has total cover from you, right?
Yeah, at least concealment. Like maybe you could shoot through the gazebo, but it'd be you can't see where to shoot right now.
Okay, so this guy's going to get the brunt of it then. First, run up and bayonet him.
Okay.
6 piercing. Is he down?
He is still up.
15.
Sorry, he's been bloodied, by the way. I just forgot to. 15 does not quite hit. That one hits.
7.
Yep. Barely that you're able to get through. Like he can't get the shield up in time. How do you want to do it? You did exactly 5. Perfect.
Just like effectively double tap and then step over his corpse.
Okay.
That's 15, 20,
You hear
25,
angry cawing from below.
30. And I will end my turn because I've already done like my actions and bonus actions.
You see Purser covered in a net, a drow standing over him looking very badly hurt, trying to shoo away an enraged raven, which is viciously flapping its wings, trying to get at Purser. And yeah. Purser, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Coming,
Okay.
buddy.
One
One
success.
success.
Yep. The raven is going to continue to try to attack Purser.
Oh.
See, beat.
That's the wrong one.
With advantage.
Yep.
Fuck.
It crit, so all of 1 piercing damage to you. So 1 failed death save. And yeah, cool. Well, sorry. What would you like to do? This
I
weapon.
don't like this
By the
asshole.
way, this thing did take a swing at you. It just got a 6, so I
Oh.
didn't think it hit.
I'm going to go around the gazebo the long way because I got the movement speed for it.
Yeah, you do.
And I'm right behind the guy, and let's see, shove is athletics. I'm not good at those, sadly, so I'm gonna beat on him. It's a 19 hit.
19 hits. This guy's way easier to hit. He doesn't have a shield or anything.
8 bludgeoning, and then
Okay.
a 17.
That also hits.
That will be 17 damage total.
Okay, he is still up. But not by a lot. Okay. Yeah, anything else?
Move. That's my move in action. The only key.
Okay. Pick. You see
He's
an
very
angry
angry.
burb attacking. You see this man trying to defend Purser. Purser's unconscious form from burb. And you see Ludger stomping down the steps. What would you like to do?
I'm going to try and shoot the burb.
Okay.
Just because I don't.
Probably-
If it's focused on Purser.
Probably pretty easy to shoot the burb.
Yep. And Ludger's might. I don't know. How rough is this guy looking?
Very, very rough.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him. We'll shoot the
Okay.
human.
He is a drow. He takes mortal offense at human. 25 hits though. How do you
2
wanna do it?
arms.
He was at 4.
Right through the back of the head as he's fighting with that raven.
Okay.
He's focused on the bird and she just tucks herself in there and then I'd like to get in if I can through the
Not through
Oh
the
no, I
arrows.
can't get
Like,
in through that one. Yep. It was the
yeah,
windows.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
She goes, Ludger, kill bird. I have potion for Purser. If you don't.
Yeah, I also have potion.
Okay.
Well, there we go.
And Pick just screeches at the bird at the top of her little mental connection. If she doesn't know if it can hear her or if it matters, but she just does that and does a lot of angry chittering at it.
You can feel it can't respond, but you can
Yeah.
feel righteous indignation from the bird. It feels fully justified in what it's doing.
I tell him that that its entire flock in Threacrine. She proceeds to do the horrible Pick thing and says all the horrible things about the bird and its
doesn't
family and its flock.
understand any
Nope.
of this, but
Nope. But
I'm
maybe
gonna eat your
for
eggs.
once there's somebody nearby that can understand if he hears her yelling at it. My God.
Yeah, he's further
he-
back. He doesn't hear it.
No, good.
He is a bird. It has no moral compass.
It's okay.
Okay.
That is the all I got.
All right, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. It's just this guy. It's him and you, Balthazar. All right, what's he got?
Mono a mono.
Let's see. Let's see, what's that? No, that's not. All these are decks. You know what? Screw it. Going to Spirit Guardians, last 3rd level. Activate that. Player, there we go. Okay. Turns that back on, and he's going to move bonus action 5. 25. Actually, I think it can only move 20, right? Let me look.
Ghost Sworn's even smaller than that.
I think it's 20. Where is it here? Priest. Spiritual weapon. Bonus action up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. Okay. Moves up 20 feet and attacks. Take this. An 8 to hit. I don't think that hits.
No.
And yeah, that is it for him. Bemi, what would you like to do?
Sigh. And rub my head and head downstairs.
Could shoot the flying.
See
force
the
weapon.
bird. No shit. I'm gonna shoot the bird. You're fine. You're okay, dude. You're down there by the gazebo.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm here because I don't want to be like right on top.
I get you. You're like right behind him, peeking down.
Yeah.
That's fine. Both work.
And I'm gonna shoot the burb.
How do you want to do it? It has 1 hit point. It's a burb.
I want the arrow to just pin it up against the wall.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't vanish like a summons. It seems to have been a real, like, flesh and blood creature that caws pitifully one time before expiring, and it is dead.
Okay.
Say it's here
Well,
pinned against the wall.
I got one more attack. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Why not? Sure, it'll be a disadvantage, but is there an arrow slit here that I can see out of?
There's a window you can throw open. Yeah,
All right,
right here. Yeah.
cool. I'll do that. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
No pun intended. 24.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Even at disadvantage, that hits. How do you
7.
want to do it? He was at 5.
I want an arrow to go in one ear hole and out the other.
Yeah, it goes through the top of the gazebo, and like goes through this guy's head and slams into the stone, bounces off, but it does take a little divot out. And you guys are out of combat. Although, you might want to get to Purser before he has to make another death save throw.
Because I'm right there, I will do a full action to like max hit points per.
Okay, yeah, so you just suppository in that healing potion. No, you just
Fuck.
dump it on him. That rule went by the wayside a long time ago. Yeah, so he is Purser. You wake up to the familiar feeling of victory and pain.
He he's not even as dramatic about it as usually is. He's just confused.
That's
He just blinks awake and stares at the ceiling for a moment.
Bemmy's gonna take the arrow with the raven on it, plop it on his chest, and go, I think that's yours.
Uh,
Pick thanks Ludger in his head for saving him because she knows they don't necessarily get along. But she's like, thanks.
what's our situation?
We gotta take care of the cannon on top.
Yeah, let's go. He pushes himself up and climbs up the stairs.
Cool. Does anyone want to open the door for Balthazar? Because it is still very much
That's fine.
it's locked
I'll
like
open
4
it.
ways to Sunday.
I'll open it.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you for killing them, Bemmy.
Yeah, it takes a minute to unbind Purser from the net that was covered over him, but
Who did that? Was it Bemmy that killed him?
it was Bemmy that killed the burb. Yeah.
Also, who killed John Cleric?
Also
That
Bemmy.
was also Bemmy.
Also, by
Yeah.
me.
Oh yeah, the spare shot. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I
what's
also
gonna
get the stupid net off of Purser.
So let's get
stupid? It's a cool net.
I will drag those fucking bodies back inside in case someone sees the fucking cleric dead on the
Yeah,
ground.
the spray of bodies around the tower. Yeah, that's
Yeah, we'll just
probably
drag those
wise.
inside. Yeah, let's just don't need to throw them in the basement.
Okay. I mean, yeah,
So-
this actually can do that.
We really
As-
don't have time.
Or just put them in the
They've
body.
already
Put them in the tower.
they've already did like alarm signals that this tower was getting attacked. Like we we probably don't even have time to use the cannon
Well, we better
artillery
hurry.
wise.
We got at least one shot.
So, sorry, Dan, I heard you. What's
Yeah.
up?
So Purser starts pulling out his tools and says much to the same effect.
Okay.
They managed to get the alarm off, so we're going to have company soon. Get the door secured, and we'll see if we can get out of here alive. And I'll
Bemmy's
start
gonna
getting
pull the
cannon
rope
ready.
up.
That's that's a fair point. I would have forgotten it.
Oh, we
Not
should.
gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah.
I remember earlier when the one guy was running around the tower. I didn't bring it up, but like I remember thinking, is like he probably just ran past the rope.
Well, to his credit,
Or-
he was still trying to get it person. Like, if he could get this door open, they didn't need the rope. That was his thinking. Like, he didn't know the tower was that badly fucked up. But and to his credit, he did finally down Purser. But yeah, you guys go up. Let's see here. You've seen at least. You only saw it very briefly because you saw it get broken, but you have seen these before. Give me an Arcana check with advantage, Purser, or anyone else who wants to make it. But I'd recommend Purser.
Shit.
Okay.
Well, know what? Well, know what? For the fucking comedy of it,
Sure.
let's see if I ran across it in like I don't know the equivalent of fucking Playboy or some shit on a random ass article on this exact thing.
Because
It's not going to
arcane
work.
artillery on Corvair is basically just siege staffs and stuff. It's just really enhanced remote casting.
So I know
But-
it's in giant, so that helps.
So, interestingly enough, while you can't discern like how it works or what the different sigils mean, you're familiar with range finding, and like because, like I said, arcane artillery does exist, and you need to aim it. So, Ludger, you're able to puzzle out how to aim this and actually how to adjust it, you think. You're not sure the mechanism here because it doesn't seem like it just back on Corvair, you need a caster and a siege staff, and somebody comes up, pumps a spell into a siege staff, and it just fires at an enhanced range and area. This doesn't seem that, but you can figure out the sight and like how to aim very, very well. You have that step down. You know how to do it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say that like I'm going to start aiming it towards the ships.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know what everyone else is going to do, but if I'm given that opportunity, maybe
You don't
even
see
like a
anybody on the
couple of
horizon
shots
yet,
off.
so yeah, like
Yeah.
there's
Maybe,
no people swarming.
in fact, to the point that, I kind of, almost look at the rope and like think like, okay, we can shoot. And if we see anyone coming, we can kind of rappel down the fucking tower real quick. And then like beat feet out before they can get to it and like pull one of the crystals on the way out so we spike the cannons as it were.
Yeah, that's definitely an option. Okay, so you have it aimed. Okay.
agree.
Yeah,
I
when you
agree.
get back up there, Balthazar, uh, just
It's
through
it's not too long.
just through reading of the reading giant, and just like you're kind of puzzling it out. It's like going through stereo instructions. It's not. It's all very strange, but you're able to puzzle out. Okay, uh, pull this, and it seems to activate the flow of magic, and something propels, presumably, these iron balls out of the top. You put it in, you like lift it over your head, drop it in, and then pull something down near the bottom, and it fires out. Presumably at the range and target, like it's a height and elevation type thing. Um, it's supposed to fire there. You're not sure. You're not sure about that part of it, but you're confident that that's how it works. You put in the ball here, pull the trigger here, and it does something. So you think you figured out how to fire it. You figured out how to aim it, and reloading is as simple as putting the ball in the tube. So yeah, you guys have all the steps necessary. And Purser, to your credit, you're still pretty badly concussed and dealing with the strangeness of having this crow in front of you, which you
Mhm.
feel a strange connection to.
We'll have company as soon as we fire the first shot, so let's get this done quick and
How far away is the other tower?
Well, let's put you guys on the map. So I didn't actually put a scale on this, but the other tower is within firing range.
Yeah, just pop it.
You could fire at that. You could fire at different ships in the harbor. Any target that suits your fancy. You could fire on the church or the temple or the auction house
Or the
or whatever.
orphanage.
Yeah, they don't
We're
have
not
one here.
monsters.
Are we?
Basic gut feeling. What do I feel my chances are of actually hitting this far range tower versus hitting like ships? Because I'm kind of thinking we can have our ship like try to sink shit in the harbor. If we can, if need be, but
You feel like you'd have a decent chance at it, but you're gonna like gunning, helping the gun crews or the siege crews, siege staff crews. The lack of guns makes this hard to conceptualize, but the giant ranged weapons, that was never your specialty, but you were involved in it. You could manage it if you have someone who's if either someone needs to call out the ranges, someone needs to dial it in, and then fire it. So if
Let
you
me
have
call
somebody
out the
who's
ranges. I've
yeah
got really high perception.
that would definitely help. And you need somebody
Burster,
who's good
you're
with the numbers.
probably better at math than I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
just a matter of crunching the numbers.
Just very plainly,
dexter-
yes.
I'm very dexterous, so I can really turn that fucking rotate, whatever the fuck the thing is, artillery, the rotating thing.
Oh yeah, just spin it around. Yeah, you could do that. But yeah,
also
however you
do
want to do
do we have an ETA on when our ship's supposed to get here?
it.
I
One
think
sec,
we
I
see
actually
it.
have that. I don't think you can
Just so
see
we
it
know how
yet.
long we have to stay alive for.
See, that took combined with this time. You called it at. It's probably about half an hour out at most. You can't see it on the river yet, but probably sooner than later. Like I said, half an hour at most. You're in that, depending on if they run into anything or something like that. But yeah, half hour at most.
Okay.
Could
And we still got to
be
get
as
to
little
the
as 20
slave
minutes.
pens.
Yep.
Yep. Maybe the auction house. I mean, if we do this fast, we could maybe do the auction house if we don't have anything else to do.
Not the speed that I'm
I was saying,
concerned about. It's the
realistically,
resources.
we are running low on
Yeah.
resources, and if anything, like the only reason I'm saying we should try to hit the slave pens is because the slave pens is literally our exfil point.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
That's fair.
I have no more superiority dice. I have no action surge, and I'm pretty sure spell wise we are spent.
I
Very
have
low.
We're all
3
but spent.
whole spell slots left.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
6 health.
so
Yeah, I'm not. I'm at pretty low health too.
All right, hit the slave
I'm-
pens and then go for an exfil. Is that what you're saying?
but let's try to do what damage we can with this tower until we get like a whiff of trouble. Then pull the crystal, just self-destruct it, and beat feet.
All right. Fair enough. So I'll have you guys do the fire, and then we'll take our 10-minute break.
Okay.
So give me a perception check with advantage if you're using the telescopes are arranged around the edge.
I got a passive perception of 19. Do you
You
want
can
me to roll
use
anyway?
that one if it's higher. We'll roll for it and we'll see what you get.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see, better to look through the thing. Yeah, you're able to call out. You wouldn't really be sure what to call out, but very helpfully, there's numbers, or at least like little. There's 2 lines painted on it, and little increments written
Mhm.
next to it, so you can just read off. Oh, is this number, this number, this number, all in Elvish. So just read those off.
6, 7 degrees. To north. Yeah.
Hi, Freya.
charge free
Eh,
deflection elevation.
Quiet you.
I saw that shit coming from a mile away.
Horrible flashbacks. All right.
Yeah. What do you want me to roll down?
Wanna
So
what? I'm gonna say it. But actually, working a gun was one of the few times that, like, you know, especially on like an actual gunnery thing that like shit wasn't fucking obnoxious in the army. It was just the hours of prep before and after that sucked dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give you
Actually,
that.
I got pretty good at firing the 60, to be fair. Okay. Yeah. So you
Yeah.
so for wheeling it around at just the right angle, because Bemi's kind of, I feel like Bemi is the type to have one eye in it and both his arms are out and he's like kind of leaning in the direction he wants you to aim, like just very free spirit. Like it actually is helpful. It's just weird looking. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that feels like a Bemi move. Like,
I mean, he'd be
not
like,
this way.
He
basically, like,
instinctively does, but dirty bird.
Oh, sorry, you were saying, Zach.
no, I like it. Oh, all right, yeah, he's basically using his arms, right? He's like, okay, right here, there, all right, and he's just kind of pointing in the right direction, yells out whatever numbers he's got marked on the telescope.
Okay, nice. Yeah. So if he's like, honestly, it's probably a good thing you have someone moving it to his like angling, because if it was trying to do that and get the numbers and keep the level going, there is no way someone untrained could figure this the fuck out. But with a monk angling it just right, and so give me just a raw dex check, just to follow his like, no, here, no, this, up, no, that type of thing. Balthazar, give me a dex check.
Save his dex.
Just a dex check.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow, look at that. You are on point. And now
I
for
don't
the
know. Yeah.
for the actual like getting it down to exactly where you want it to be, I just need a int check from our wizard. From Mercer. Mercer, if you're talking, you are muted.
We got an 18.
18 intelligence.
Okay, there
Yeah.
we go. Nice. Okay. Yeah, 18. You're able to get this on point. Whoever wants to drop the round down the barrel absolutely can. I'd like to imagine pick, but I'm also
No.
not that mean. Because
Yeah,
like
but you know what? Just let her just give her the pass because it's perfect for the trope that's been happening. She's
that's true. These
just let it happen.
this
Just
20-pound iron ball, you're like fluttering up, awkwardly leaning it into the barrel as it rolls down. And
Just all
unlike
four arms wrapped around it.
yeah, fluttering up in
I
agony.
carry. I carry.
And yeah, it rolls down, and just a matter of squeezing the trigger.
Yeah, Luger will do that.
Okay. Yeah, there's a brief hum, and all of you with metal equipment feel sort of weightless for a brief moment, as
But
there's
I
like
normally feel like that.
almost a visible ripple that goes along the barrel, and faster than the eye can see, there's just like a faint blur. Something rockets out of the barrel and goes into the air. And then Bemi, as you're watching, um, the other tower that you're looking at is just sitting there, and then all of a sudden there's like a lot of there's a big flash of light, and it looks like something took a bite out of the top of it.
that was pretty good. I think you hit it.
Steel on
On all
steel.
the firing points. Well,
We got
you
time to
can't
do
use this
another
fucking
one?
tower anymore.
I
I
say we
looked
should
at.
fire once more and then disable this weapon.
Yep.
You say find the biggest ship in the harbor and ours and hit it.
No, hit the tower again. Just get rid of that fucking tower.
No, too soon.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
So, if
Yeah, we
Wait, do we have? I mean, did you take out the entire top of the tower, or is it still?
no, it just he cleared the top. And I will say, Bemi, as you're looking, like because there's no smoke. After that big flash, a little bit of rubble sort of clears away. You can see like something kind of biggish is moving around and like very aggressively on the top of the tower, but you can't tell what.
They're probably going to try to shoot at us. I think that's fair.
It's the cinder rats.
Could
I
be.
was about to say if it's something big, it might be the other elemental, just like at the other tower.
Could be. Could be. You guys did blow up the top of that tower pretty well, or at least clear it
Oh,
pretty
So,
thoroughly.
Yeah,
I was about to say,
hopefully.
not to mention, if we hit it, possibility of secondary explosions if the ammo is stored anything like the this tower.
Yeah, that's kind of why there was a big flash. Those are if you
Yeah.
drop if you guys were to drop those from the top of the tower and they hit, they explode. I have the number statted out.
Just saying, you're getting a lot of silver medals from that shot today.
Yeah, pretty good
So,
shot. But you
Oh,
think
sorry,
that
silver
tower
lions.
is rendered inoperational. It's a
Oh,
fair
all
bet
right.
from what you can see.
okay. Then let's take a
And
crystal and beat
Okay.
feet.
And I believe what is left of that tower, the elemental will clean up.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, this one is you either need to roll very high or have Pick do it and roll low first. So it's up to you for disabling it. It's an Arcana check either way. You can have Purser try and succeed, or just have Pick do her magic.
Yeah, I'll start taking it apart.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we do need to hit some of the ships as well.
Yeah, you could use it to fire on ships.
Yeah. Is
As I said.
there any obvious warships that we can see?
There is one that looks like an actual warship. A lot of the rest of them are armed, but they look more like, merchant marine type things. There's one that's an actual warship, you can tell.
Okay, let's try to hit that one, and we can have the deck gun on our ship take care of the rest.
Cool, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So in that case, same thing. Perception check with default to your passive if you get lower than a 19 there, Bimmy. Yeah, you're able to zoom in to the point where like you can actually see these drow look a little different. Just they're dressed differently than the ones you've seen thus far. Um, Usually the head's either shaved on both the men and women. They're dressed in different type of armor, and they're all armed with different weapons. And they just look a lot meaner than the merchant ones you see. Like all of the Biapo clan warriors you fought are usually dressed in pretty colorful stuff. They look like a mix between like a dandy and an actual, sort of fighter / policeman. These ones look pretty hardened. Maybe a different
There's
clan.
some bad motherfuckers down there. Let's shoot them.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know if are any of us skilled naval fighters, whatever, know exactly where to head up to pop their gunpowder, whatever they use for cannons.
So the cannons in this are powered via elementals. There's no gunpowder at all. But yeah, you can go ahead and use give him another dex check, Mr. Monk, to see if you can aim it just right.
Well, let's hope my luck stays.
I'm going. I was about to say, can I assist him with that
Yeah,
since I have
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree.
experience,
I agree.
Sure.
operating this?
Sure.
You know, I,
I will
I,
you keep
Is that-
sticking to the
God.
21.
21 then.
My whole thing is up to this point, like Ludger hasn't really, wasn't actually helping anyone. So
Yeah, I get
like-
no, I get you. I get you. Okay, you can take the 21s to the nat 1, which is fucking
Yes.
great. Okay.
He
So you aim
points
it.
it at the floor. He points it at the floor.
No, just straight up. Guys,
Uh,
was this right? And now another int check from Purser to dial in.
I'll actually cast guidance before I do it.
Ah, there you go.
And
I don't know why you guys have had pretty good luck so far.
have we?
We're doing so
Have we?
good.
No.
Okay. And is that plus your guidance already? Or-
Yes.
Okay, nice. Kick ass. Yeah, you're able
Oh
to
no, it
zero
isn't.
in. What's up?
It's not with the guidance, but I assume a 22 is fine.
Yeah,
Why didn't that work?
that's ample. Um, yeah,
Oh,
you're
it's
able
only
to.
applying to skills and not abilities. Okay.
Kind of odd. But yeah, you're able to zero in right center of the deck. That'll clear it pretty thoroughly, and if you have it set to go off a little bit later, yeah, you'll crack crack the core beam of the ship. So, um, yeah, it's just a matter of squeezing the trigger.
Yep.
Yeah, once again with a rippling magnetic throw, the round is thrown out, blurs into the air, and a moment later, this is a much less dramatic, like multiple flashes of light, but there is like a scattering of wood as a huge chunk is ripped out of the center of the ship and water starts rushing in. Um, you see like
I was
multiple
about to
people, the ones who didn't just splash at the impact, are like diving off the ship. Yeah.
Splash,
I was gonna
splash out.
say, I would say I'm familiar enough with this sort of thing that I know basically just like the equivalent of float the level, refloat the fucking bubbles
Bubble.
before like immediately firing again. Like we don't,
I didn't want to
we're,
go into that level of detail, but yeah, we'll say you knew to do that. That's fine.
yeah. So basically, the point of like we're steel on steel. Just keep throwing rounds until that ship is gone. You know,
Okay.
Until you
a
see
nice.
the thing cook off.
I think
Yeah.
it's just time to go. We don't
Yeah,
have a.
you could fire one more without issue. I wouldn't make you redo everything, but effectively the ship's broken. Everyone's
Mhm.
abandoning ship. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
The rest of you get moving. Pick, help me with this, and
Yeah.
we should be fine.
Yeah, he
Okay.
has
So
advantage on the check if Pick stays to help because Pick,
I help.
you've broken one of these before. You know how it works.
Yeah.
I
So
know how to break it.
yeah. So I would say one last round, and then we let our experts knock out the gun.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, no need for another set of checks. Just leave it where it is. Fire again. More death, and less of the ship is sinking now. More of it's scattered into the waves. And yeah, you're sliding down the rope or going down the stairs if you want to have less burns on your hands. But either way, you're departing in a neat, casual order. And give me an Arcana check with advantage there, Purser.
Moment. Can 14.
Okay. Well, it takes a little bit. It takes like it's a little frustrating, and I feel like Pick kind of holds herself off for a while. Like, you don't want to show him up, but after a certain point, you're just, no, here, and like, so there's little hands
Maybe she's
helping.
got tiny hands. Yeah.
Yeah,
She can reach in there. She can get into the weird spots.
yeah. Eventually, it takes a little longer, but you are able to pop out the rune stone that acted as basically the key point in keeping this magnetic elemental bound. And same thing as before, it starts to really slam against that binding. You see the circles stop glowing one by one, and you're free to depart whenever you wish.
Let's move.
She says to the elemental.
Real quick, I do hand off my last healing potion to Bemi because he's really hurt, and he's something. Yeah, he's supposed to be yeah, he's kind of off and up there with me, so
Give it to the tank. You have Purser right there. And,
You already drank one. You already-
yeah,
no, it's kind of kidding. Okay,
it's my last healing potion.
yeah. So with
No
that, you
rush.
guys are fleeing the tower as you like feel the thing get loose by the time you're all at the bottom, and just see like the shots start getting thrown off it into nearby buildings where they explode. Yeah, it's a pretty effective distraction, one could say, um, as it's probably going to destroy everything it can on the tower and then continue doing that. But yeah, well, this is a good 10-minute break point. And then we'll
Indeed.
see what you guys want to do for slave pen stuff or docks or
Okay.
whatever.
Yep.
Cool. See you guys then.
Yep.
I am back as well.
Huh?
And the
I
factory
admit,
grows.
I did not expect that level of continuation, we'll say, with last night's Pathfinder game as far as the luck. That was spicy. That was a lot of low rolls. Uh, kind of from both sides, but you guys did get the worst of it. I was surprised because up until now, you like there's been one or two times, but that was wild.
You should have revered the Cinder Rat like I did.
Listen, Cinder rats are not a thing here, as far as I know. They could be, but at the moment they are not. But you guys survived, so how bad could it have been, really? Oh, and I wanted to ask, Pick, I just assumed that, like, since everyone, or at least most people, built, like, either a house or something, um, I gave them the equivalent of a cottage slash and or farmhouse. Like, it's the same thing, it's just whatever you want to call it. Um, and that's since I didn't have a system when I was first picking out like what people were building. That's basically a residential dwelling that can hold up to 5 people relatively comfortably.
Okay.
Um,
I don't think
yeah.
she needs that.
I
She
know,
just
but
had
I'm
her.
just saying, like, you
Oh, okay.
get the equivalent of that. I mean,
Okay.
it can still be Pic's Nest, but it's, for all intents and purposes, it's mechanically that, because you
A
can,
nice nest.
you can
Ow.
build one add-on to it, if you're going off like the rules in the PDF that I'm using for it. Or not strongholds and followers, the fortresses, temples, and strongholds. And Purser, because yours is a summon, you get like 250 gold off. You know, if when and or if you want to make that permanent, or if you want to build something else in the interim, stuff like that.
Yeah, I will be doing that once we have the long time to do it.
Yeah, I get you. And the funds. So there's that, and everybody would need to have one hireling to basically, hey, can you check up on my house when I'm gone, type thing, just to keep it running. The total cost of which is like 5 copper a day or something, and you can pay either a month ahead of time or a year ahead of time. I think the year's total time is like 12 gold for a year's service, and having somebody keep your house going when you're not around.
Oh, I just summoned mine as well.
Well, yeah, you don't have to worry about it, but I'm saying like people who have like mundane homes, I felt like, although ongoing expenses are a little annoying, I don't think that's high enough to actually be annoying. That's like adventurers spend less than that on wine, so I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
No, I
yeah, I
meant I
was gonna
summoned my
say,
butler.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, you had a free crow butler you could have trained.
No, it's a Redemptor.
I know, the horse. Uh, but
I was gonna say, like, obviously with me, like, it's something
with
I've already been
yours,
doing. Yeah, the
I would
family.
just, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was just gonna flavor it as that's money you give your family, and that, you know, your wife is the one keeping the house going and keeping the kids and all that crap. Which I think you've already paid that much. I just wanted to
Yeah,
tell people, like, hey, you know, even if it's a one-time payment per year of like 12 gold or something, you know, you do need somebody to occasionally stop in and keep your house going.
I think it
But
was like
yeah.
50 gold I gave Hala.
Yeah,
So
so she's fine for, that's a long time for it to be fine. Let's see. I have the actual number here. Fortified defenses, hireling. Yeah, it's 14 silver pieces per month, or I believe just one sec. 16 gold and 8 silver per year. Let's see here. Let me write that down. It's not relevant yet, but I just figured I'd mention that now. Year. Okay. Yeah, so that, like, there is an ongoing expense, but like I said, having dropped everything to a pretty reasonable level, I feel like it's not that bad. Oh, but the original point of that was, for those of you who have mundane homes, if it's a hunter's cabin, it comes with a trophy room. But for those of you who have, like, you know, a cottage or farmhouse or whatever, those come with one upgrade you can add. It doesn't. Well, those can have one upgrade added on to them. It doesn't come with it. You have to pay some money to have another upgrade added, but you can do it if anybody wants to. All of which have different effects. You can add an arcane study, or a bath, or a um, ornate maze in front of it to keep people from intruding. Like there's like 30 different options. It's all in the PDF. I would really recommend reading through it, or at least
It's
glancing
really
to see
good.
if anything catches you. Yeah, like it's actually pretty versatile. So I would say to look at it, and keep in mind everything is 1/10 the price listed, because that's I'm trying to avoid hyperinflating everything.
Wasn't it something stupid like a peasant's cottage is 2,500 or
2,500
something,
gold. Yeah,
which like
I mean,
Yeah,
is
no,
it
what
really? We
economy?
we look at
Wardrobe
modern
it.
housing prices.
But it's
modern
not modern housing. Like that's the thing. Like those are the ones that don't make sense. Like this is I based it off what like the lifestyle expenses in the player's handbook, and it's like, okay, a modest or lower class life expense is this much. Reasonably, if the whole family is working, they could save up for their own small home in like a year. That's about right. Or they could build it for about the same amount of effort. Like that kind of fits. That fits more realistically than, the it would take a kingdom to build 10 houses type thing. Plus that way I don't have to be like, do you guys have the 500,000 gold needed to build this small fort? Okay. Uh,
I like this to break down the price of this 500,000 gold fort, please, DM.
no. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah. So far I've heard from everybody but Zach. Zach, we got you back? Not quite.
Factory must grow.
I'll say it again once Zach gets back, but what I'm thinking our move might want to be for the slave pens
Mhm.
is try to, do some basic like recon, see how well it's guarded. And if it's particularly well guarded, we may want to wait till our ship arrives so we kind of have like, the cover of that and then attack. But
Okay.
if we think we can take it, we'll do that, but and basically wait for the ship to show up.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, I'll definitely say like if humanly possible, when a ship does show up, we're going to have like maybe have Pick fly out to it and tell it to just start sinking ships. If they don't automatically do that.
So I'm going to. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but when you guys spent about 10 minutes, blowing up the other tower and sinking a ship and coming down. That seems pretty reasonable. Um, the person at the gun of the other ship is going to be Lord Olenquai, and he's not like a war junkie, but he he is like the equivalent of like the head of a pretty, it's not a major noble family, but a noble family, and he still insists on going into fight in person. He's going to be sinking ships. Like you
Okay.
you might not want him there if you didn't want, like, be careful about. No, he's like, yeah, it's Biapo merchant scum. He's going to kill as many of them as he can.
The man
He's gonna
has a mission.
if you put him in a
My,
self-defense situation. I mean,
my man's just been given the real life AC 130 kill streak. He's going to use it.
Yeah, like the other thing is literally that ship is big enough and made of different materials, so like even if, as long as it's not an actual warship, it will go through their smaller ships. It doesn't need to shoot them. Like they can't actually stop it.
we literally have like almost like not ironclads, but we're almost on that tech level while they're still using like galleons.
Oh, it's like a destroyer. Like yeah, it's not. I had to enlarge the docks maps to put it on. I kept having to expand it to get half the ship on. I was like, oh, huh. It's 300 feet long. But anyways, Zach, you with us?
I am. I've
Maybe
just been muted like a dingus.
That's all right. Better to be muted and be thought a dingus than unmute and remove all doubt. Okay. So, you guys are. How are you approaching the running through the streets towards the slave pens? I may have, assumed some things by saying running, but how are you doing slave pen stuff?
I
North.
think we're gonna. So I say I think we're gonna do what we have been doing with
Disguise, claim to
the
be.
Scott. Yeah,
Okay.
looking like drow.
Okay.
Drow guards and quote unquote escorting people to safety. Or
Gotcha.
The healing potion you gave me, what kind was it?
I think it's the basic one.
Okay.
So it should be, I think, 10 HP if it's max.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah. If you're taking the time to properly guzzle down, yeah, it's you get max. So
All right.
So should be 10.
there you go.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so then once again, group performance check as you sneak along. I'll probably show you guys the map of the slave pens, and then we'll end there for the week because I believe we're approaching our usual
Fuck.
time. Okay.
Someone else's turn to be the dingus.
Why couldn't we have just done stealth? I have passed without a trace. But
I, I mean that was okay, so
Whole point of it was I remember in the past when I've done that, I've gotten uh like advantage, but
yeah.
I'll go with it.
okay. So all right. Let me think here. So
We're
you
doing our
guys,
besties out here.
yeah, this is fighting for my fucking life. All right, so you guys, go along there, and huh. So you do catch the eye of what looks to be a um, merchant marine like nobleman once again, and he says, "You, where are you going? What are you doing?" Right now everyone's trying to get to the various we're all headed to the towers. So they may have fallen. Soldiers, I don't care what you need to come with me. And he's pointing back the way you came. He seems to think that that's the place to be because reinforcements are arriving quickly. What do you do?
Uh, is this guy by himself?
He is by himself.
Okay, let's try to, if need be, we'll like jump him. But I'm gonna try
I would not
deception
want to
check.
start another fight. Yeah.
I don't want to
Flying
start another
first.
fight, but I'm not going back to that fucking tower. Like,
It's fine. It's fine. Oh,
you know,
okay.
beg
Tell
for
them we have
report,
orders to go to the docks.
uh, beg for report, sir. The the slave scum have already unleashed the magnetic elemental on that tower, and it's destroying everything.
What?
Okay.
That's terrible.
And
We have to contain it. That's what he says.
it's a
Oh,
21
deception.
deception.
Okay. So he believes you. He fully believes you that it's like he fully buys your premise, and that's 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 terrible. We have to go and help. Was there a second part? Like you don't have to roll again if you have a second part of the orders you're trying. Like he believes you that slave scum let it out and it's destroying stuff, but that he still thinks the answer is to go there and you know address the threat to the city.
I'm gonna say something about you know, basically a captain made the call to fall back to a more defensible position. Uh, in order to, basically rather than feed people into the elemental piecemeal, it's better to form a better perimeter by the slave pens, because if it makes it that far and breaks out the slaves, all hell would break loose.
All right. You know what? It's by Kyber, you're right. Valid point. I'll go with you. We should link up with the forces around the usual guards around the slave pens. Lead on. And you now have someone going with you.
Okay.
Always wanted a campus.
Yeah, I guess we continue on our merry way. If need be, we can kind of quote unquote guard the slave pen until the ship shows up, and then Hell Hydra. Or
Okay.
No, this is
Order
being recorded.
or,
It's being
or,
recorded. You want to say that again?
Order 66.
There you go. Okay. So I will put you guys on the slave pen map so you can see it. And then, like I said, I think we'll end there for this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want that smoke.
Yeah, where are we?
You guys would be coming in probably from this angle or this angle along the docks.
That's not a lot of people.
So, like on the eastern side?
Down here I'm pinging. Yeah. Southeast.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I see it.
southeast.
Yep.
Is this a wall or like a gutter?
That is a wall, I believe. Yes. Yep. It's not real high. It's only like 6 feet, but yeah. It's mostly just meant to keep the sights and sounds of the docks away from the slaves, so they don't get any ideas about running there. Doesn't really keep the sounds away, but demoralizing.
Honestly, compared to the fucking tower shit we've been dealing with, we could probably, defeat in detail the various guards and shit here. Even if we don't get all of them, like once we start letting out prisoners, the numbers are going to be on our side very fucking quickly.
And they're lizard folk. They don't really need weapons.
But yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe we'll see what this merchant captain thinks.
Yeah, you've completely hoodwinked him, and he is with you. You're clearly doing your duty, escorting these people. They're a strange bunch. He might start chatting with them by the time you guys get there, but yeah, you that'll be a next week problem. And I would say you're probably 15, closer to 10 minutes away from arrival at this point. It's probably starting to come up the river.
As we make our way up, do we see basic security on the docks? Like what's going on at the docks while we?
It's a valid question. I will show you the docks. One sec. Let me.
Because there's a. I mean.
There you go. So this is what will be on the docks if you guys end up there.
Yeah, one can hope that we're already kind of committed to the bit. All we can hope is our ship,
It hasn't arrived yet,
basically.
but this is what the ship will look like when it arrives.
Yeah. As I say, when the ship does show up, I imagine some of that fire is going to clear the docks pretty fucking quickly.
Now I will say it only has one cannon on it. It's not actually a warship. It's just it was actually a trading ship, but it did have one
Yeah,
cannon on
but
it.
it's less of a they kill everything, and more it starts shooting at people, and people decide standing on the docks and blocking access is not
Oh, I
you
get
know
you.
a,
I just didn't want
a
you to
great
think it
place
has
to
like
be.
10 cannons ready to fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I know it has the one. It's just going to be a case of, I imagine it's going to start clearing the exfil point, and whatever people we have, we can get out and get the fuck out of this place because we are it's we are running on fumes. But at this point, we are But, we've made our bed of lies. We we might as well do the the jailbreak, because there's
It could help. Yeah.
there's gonna be free people we have to fight initially, and then we can start freeing people, and any remaining people are going to be getting jumped by like 700 like lizard folk. So because
Yeah,
I
I
saw a
get you.
lot of lizard folk on that map.
Yeah.
20 plus. Cool. Well, I hope everybody had fun. This has been more combat than I usually run, but I think given that I also do sessions where it's just all talk, hope this was
It's
still
good.
fun.
Yeah.
We get into some
I
silly
don't even
stuff.
think it was more or less. It's just our dice
Keep rolling,
rolls
keep rolling
made
that
that
one, so we
fucking
it gets longer.
tower
By
last
the
so
way,
much longer than I should have.
Purser, I know you'll have one to begin with, but like, I don't know. I'll throw extra gold at you or something for managing to once again summon. That's only happened to me like 4 times where a caster accidentally summoned a creature, and it's been gold every time it's happened.
I was on like 1 hit point. It could have taken me down if it landed that attack.
Yeah, the first time that happened, they summoned a badger that the party decided to adopt, and for the next 60 plus sessions, they made the badger into their mascot, including awakening it and turning it into a rogue.
Oh my god.
They
It wouldn't be
they
D&D without shit like that.
they
Well,
also had a
yeah.
time where they summoned a dolphin in the middle of a cave that was hostile, but it's a
Oh.
dolphin, so it just flopped harmlessly on the ground. And they had a time
Well,
where they summoned a fox that they promptly incinerated. So,
yeah, I was gonna say, as a reminder, for 5 gold, you could buy an opossum in Pathfinder. So who knows what I may do?
that's true. All right, I'm gonna turn off recording. Oh,